Welcome. We are Table Goth, a group of tabletop gaming enthusiasts and gothic aficionados, and we are here to play episode 2 of season 3 of our chronicle, Taste of Youth. Tonight should be super interesting, and by interesting I mean sad for a couple people.
It should be sad for
and
everyone.
there's only a couple people here, so...
Going along with that, content warning, we'll be dealing with some probably pretty messed up stuff this episode for sure. So, if certain sensitive subjects bother you, take care of yourself, be prepared for that. You'll know when it's coming. Otherwise, we got a lot to do. I'm ready to get into it. Let's go around, do our introductions, and I'll do a little recap, starting with...
I am Ms. Penny Dreadful, and I play Evelyn Gibson.
Played.
She's a Toreador, and we'll see what happens next.
I am Metal Chocobos on Instagram and stuff, and I am playing Elijah Buchanan, the Bruja, the Brute.
I'm Mandy Morose. I play Jordan Quick. She's a Malkavian. And may not be at this.
That my cousin is still a Malkavian.
I am Bexy Bro. I'm playing Herb Mollis, the Kaida, and the coolest character.
Boys Club.
I'm Bully. I'm a storyteller, and I will be enjoyable.
For you.
He's also much larger this episode, courtesy of production.
That's Patreon for you.
Weird.
Look at how much more
Why we
screen he's in.
had to...
Own up to it, man.
Everybody
Anyway,
knows.
together
We've
we're
made
Table
adjustments.
Goth, and this is Taste of Youth.
Roll it.
Attacks, baby.
Oh, God.
All right. Last time on our season opener, Herb came home to find Delilah motionless, blood leaking from her eyes. She had experimented with a new drug Junior and the Thin Bloods had developed called Blush. Heightened sensations to such a degree that even kindred could feel things that had been dull to them since their embrace, and it seemed much too strong for mortal to use, but she took a crack at it anyway. Evelyn spoke with Huck about his role with the ghoulies. He said that the bad ones were gone during the setup that they kind of had at the barge, and that him and his friends simply wanted a chance to live their lives again. Uneasy about the situation, Evelyn asked Huck and the others to move out of her new haven at the High Point Theater until she could figure things out. But she did have him tag along to check on Elijah at her home. Jordan spoke with the Coven about her premonition, and they asked Zoe to stay with her to help figure things out. Jordan investigated Elijah's sister's house, where she saw the grisly murder in her vision, though there are no signs of trouble. While this was going on, Evelyn's home security system picked up intruders and a power outage, letting her know that Octavia probably had shown up. She checked the cameras on her phone, and there was simply a strange shadow and a lot of visual interference. So the coterie opted to show up at their old haven one by one without informing anyone or using any backup. Herb arrived first and managed to sneak into the back and hide. Evelyn walked through the front door after hearing people inside the foyer, having Huck wait outside with a gun. Jordan stayed at Elijah's sister's place with Zoe.
Thank you.
So Evelyn found Octavia and her Nereids waiting with the bloodbound Elijah. Earlier that night, Elijah had woken up with a handwritten note stabbed into his chest with a fountain pen, warning him to respect the home or else. So Octavia revealed that she was Lasombra, not Tremere, and secretly working for the Camarilla. She had hoped to deliver the city back to the Ivory Tower and offered, please!
Sorry.
She's
So
nervous.
glad your character's dead. Blah, blah, blah. And offer the coterie a chance to help
Truly,
bring out...
I can't be sure.
bring about change and enjoy positions of power once the Camarilla were in charge again. Octavia reminded them that the Toreador were Camarilla sympathizers that could help in the coup. Evelyn evoked her new status and attempted to leave instead, but Octavia could not allow this since she knew the plan and sent Elijah after her. While this was going on, I think Herb called his father for help, hoping to get the Inquisition to arrive at the scene. On her way out, Elijah stopped her, only to come under fire from Huck. That's when all hell broke loose. Evelyn attempted to free Elijah's mind. He occasionally broke the blood bond, but the beast took over. Compulsion took over, and long story short, he threw Huck into the vamp blender that was at the front door for his Hugin. Herb drew a sword, revealed his new battle gi, and attacked Octavia.
The reveal.
He was badly injured by shadowy tentacles, but Ari joined the fight on their side to stop Octavia while Tethys watched. While this was going on, Jordan left Zoe at the house and made a call to Margaret to demand she take action to help Evelyn. She was rude about it, really didn't have much information to divulge, and thoroughly pissed off the temperamental Toreador. Meanwhile, Evelyn, frenzied, attacked Elijah, and also ended up in the blender.
I didn't throw her. She missed me.
Elijah came to his senses for a moment, pulled them both out, and Evelyn fed Huck some of her blood, and then was put into torpor. Herb and Ari squared off with Octavia, with Elijah trying to help and mostly struggling against the blood bond. Herb and Ari were also put into torpor during the fight, along with Octavia. Only Tethys, Cleo, and a blinded Elijah, who was blinded by one of those shadow tentacles, remained conscious. Jordan eventually arrived, pulled up, fired some shots off in the air, let everyone know what was up.
Elijah, your family's in trouble. It's a good call.
She
so good.
explored the house, found blood everywhere, and eventually found them sitting around the dining room table. Cleo seemed confused and unsure of their next move. Tethys never said a word, simply pointed a knife at the three coterie members as if asking Jordan to choose. Jordan spoke Octavia's name instead, and Tethys diablerized her. She then left with Cleo without saying a word. Hearing helicopters in the area, Jordan and Elijah took Herb, and only Herb, and went back to the Coven.
But I can carry her too, right?
Believing the choppers were the Toreador coming for Evelyn, and they also spotted some Inquisition vehicles on the way out, but sought sanctuary. The next night, Elijah went into a hunger torpor while rousing the blood to heal. Herb immediately took a dose of blush and passed out from the intense pain he was able to feel from his wounds.
You do you.
And Jordan was left alone again. She and Zoe returned to Evelyn's home and found that it had been cleaned and was empty. After exploring the house, they found the young nuns armed and waiting in the foyer. They let Jordan know that Evelyn and her friend had been taken by the Inquisition. Jordan then used her discipline to make Arabella forget the conversation, but the obvious use of her power caused the young nuns to spring into action. And we will pick things up with Jordan's demise.
I think you're going to say Jordan's dumbass.
That's
Also that. Oh.
Yeah.
So, in the foyer where it's this room, the sort of upper balcony area, and the steps going down, you and Zoe are on the steps, the three young nuns at the bottom of the steps by the door. Faith is the first one to sort of leap into action. You see Arabella and Grace are armed with firearms. Arabella's a pretty large handgun. Grace looks like she has some sort of like Uzi type weapon that she levels at Zoe. Before a bullet's fired, though, Faith pulls out two stakes, except there's big metal handles, and it's like the stakes are like loaded into them, so they're quite large. And she steps in front of Arabella, says, "I've got this."
Yes.
And she, even though they're wearing those masks, they're in their hunter uniforms with all black, sort of the nun hoods, the white face covering with the black cross. Just goes, I've got this. She looks at you, says, it's me and you, bitch. And she goes for you. What would you like to do? You have your knives. Your gun was recently destroyed. Zoe's at your back. The other two have their guns trained on you guys, but they seem to be letting Faith handle this personally if she wants. You actually, Arabelle would just respond, fine, make it quick. Is that success?
No.
Is it critical?
So you're on the stairs. She's at the bottom of the stairs, and she's charging up at you. What are you doing?
I shout to Arabella, Elijah dies if I don't get out of here. Wanted to let you know. I pull my dagger out.
Okay. Give me a dex melee for dagger fighting.
Give me manipulation subterfuge.
Hmm?
No.
What?
Go.
I was joking.
Don't listen to him.
Yeah,
Yeah, don't listen to me.
Never do.
Except maybe when he offers to carry one of your friends out.
Ooh, bad call.
Who? Okay.
Ooh, bad call.
Can't reach that.
I'm gonna use willpower.
Probably.
Sure.
Probably
That.
cool.
You can also rouse the blood if you'd like.
Ooh, yeah, I'll do that.
I don't know how hungry you are, but probably not. Alright, so you
Success.
don't get hungrier, you get to add another die.
God, so
Ooh, you hate
they
to
just
see
all
it.
hit each other. 1 success.
One? Okay. She only got 2. I thought this would be your one chance to get a hit on her. So you both go just angry, sloppily. You lunge out with a knife. She just manages to parry your knife with one of her sort of metal with the stake attachment things and come through and manages to stick a stake in your rib. You would take just 1 superficial damage. At this point, Zoe, pulls a knife as well. What do I do?
Get out of here.
Okay. You still fighting?
I'm gonna try to get away and run.
You try to run?
Yeah.
Okay. You know she's on you.
Yeah.
But do you have any fast?
I don't have anything.
You don't have celerity? It'll be pretty difficult to just turn and run and not.
You can
You can dodge.
Faith is
You
very
can
athletic.
mess with their
You can-
brain for a second.
But
You
did
can
she take her
dodge.
mask off?
No, I mean it can work through the mask. It's just harder.
Yeah.
I mean you're not terrible at fighting. Yours rolled bad too. You might. You know it takes much fewer stabs to kill a mortal than a vampire.
Okay, I'll try to stab her again.
Idiot.
Fuck you.
And also, before you roll, if you want a blood surge or anything, let me know. So if you want a
You
blood
have to
surge,
blood surge every time.
Before you roll, if
yeah,
you
it
want
only
to.
affects 1 roll.
Okay.
I'll
So
let you do
just
it this roll if you want, but moving forward, let me know before you
Get
roll.
hungrier.
Okay, hunger is up by 1.
Yeah, I'm at 2.
You get to add an extra die.
Yeah, just roll 1 extra die. Real quick. Because you got a 1. Oh, did you already
She
roll?
rolled
one?
too many.
Yeah, I was gonna re-roll it.
Okay.
Yeah, it was much worse the second time. Use 1 more willpower.
Okay.
You hate to see it.
1 success.
Just 1 more superficial. As it seems like she's going for just wild swings that they're not connecting the best, but if one of these does connect, it's going to be bad. As again, you go for a knife, she parries and stabs in again your shoulder. You hear just sort of chuckling beneath, muffled by the mask a bit.
Mesmerize. Does that
Okay.
do anything that would like carry her like emotional, like because she's super into this, so it would be harder to mesmerize it, right?
This is mortal. Don't worry about it.
I don't remember your.
Use complex commands.
What's the roll for mesmerize? I mean, you could mesmerize. You command someone, yeah.
Charisma dominate first. Charisma dominate, and then it's uncontested.
Well, she'll be able to contest it. A normal mortal typically no, but
Okay.
she's aware you have these powers.
Okay.
Plus, she's
Yeah.
she's wearing the mask.
wearing the
It
mask.
technically requires eye contact, so
Mhm.
it makes it difficult.
It's against her witch resolve. She's not that witty.
So it's up to you if you want to try that or if you want to.
Yeah, no, I'll try that.
Okay. We'll have that happen first. But you know, if you fail this, then you're not really defending against if she manages to give you a stab. Okay, so roll your whatever the roll is
Charisma dominate.
against witch resolve.
Yep.
Do you want a blood search for this? She blood
Can I-
search for these?
Yeah.
You blood search for everything, I believe.
Yeah.
Besides like will.
There you go.
All right, so you don't get hungrier. But if your hunger's at 2, make sure you're rolling 2 hunger die with these.
You get a lot more die for this one, right?
Did you add your extra die?
Dominate. What's that?
Something. Anything.
Not great.
You gonna use a will?
You should probably try roll better for this.
Your character kind of depends on it.
Yeah. Very low. Fucking balls.
What did you do?
It rolls 0.
No, but
every
why?
single one.
Why can't
Well,
you
you had one
roll?
success.
She had
big
one,
X.
one success.
Big X.
Okay.
And it gets a few dice.
Actually,
No
you had
pass.
1 success.
Yeah.
What are you saying? What's your
Turn around. Run.
you see her, you fucking wish. And this time
Oh,
she brings
man.
What did he say? So I had a cool
Oh, shame, shame.
That was a trap.
and yeah, now
That
she just
was a
comes
trap.
up and she sticks it like right in the body, in the top of your chest. The stake goes in, not in your heart, but pretty fucking close. Pulls it out. You'll take halves. You will take 3 superficial damage. At this point, Zoe has not ran. Sees this as going good. She comes in and she goes for a slice at Faith, who moves a little bit, so it's not like anything fatal. But she gets actually a pretty good slice just across the rib cage of Faith, who sort of winces. Pulling the stake out of view and now sort of facing both of you is Zoe's now stepped in to stab her as well. And you can see behind, you see now what you assume is Grace, who's just sort of has the light machine gun just pointed in just patiently. Now that Zoe's gotten involved, sort of gets in his stance and aims now at Zoe. And Faith goes, fucking, I could do it both. I can get them both. And Arabella says, we don't have time for this. And she says, let me. Arabella just puts her hand up and Grace does not lower the weapon, but she does not fire. What would you like to do?
God, this is so painful because I literally can't do anything.
You just roll good.
Just do diplomacy.
So bad.
No, nothing.
How'd that make you feel? I mean, you don't feel good. Okay, I'm looking. You feel good.
I'm looking. You're feeling.
If I tried to kick her,
Sure.
could what kind of roll would that be?
You're gonna do like a called shot. You're trying to like kick her down the
Yeah,
stairs.
I'm just trying to kick her feet out, something.
I'll say it's -2 die.
It's a called shot.
what?
Any called shot is yeah.
Yeah.
A normal roll is you just trying to inflict as much damage as possible. If you want to do something else that does more than just
damage.
most damage is stabbing her.
That's not damage. I've seen that.
Pushing someone down the stairs isn't.
Stab her.
Okay.
I mean, you've got other things. You can use your powers again. You can run.
Do it. Do it now.
I'm gonna. Is there an arsenal in the house that I know about? Anywhere else in the house?
what?
An arsenal, like
You
any
know about
weapons?
the bunker.
But that's
All
downstairs.
the military weapons.
That's
Yeah, I mean,
downstairs.
with
I can
someone
get down
on
there.
you stabbing
Yeah.
you, you going to get a
Yeah.
weapon is your.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we're a no guns household. It was established.
All right. I'm gonna try and mesmerize again.
You did establish that pretty good. No, that was good.
You sure
Mesmerize. Okay.
I'm gonna rouse the blood again.
Okay.
Ooh,
And
fail.
get it?
That's a fail.
I'm at 3.
All right, so we get 3 hunger dice in this roll.
But you still get the plus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you still get the extra.
So
dice.
3 hunger dice. Yeah.
What is my sheet with the power?
I was fucking up last couple sessions. Potence is it's an arouse thing, so I fucked that up. So, but I've got my notes.
It is or it's not.
It is an arouse.
Stop saying arouse.
Some
You know what I said?
messy crit with a
I'm
bestial.
killing you.
It's not a messy crit. It's just a
Not
messy.
Please.
It's a bestial fail.
So-
Success.
So, how many successes do you have?
2.
2. So, if that roll is a fail, it'll be a bestial fail.
Okay.
Yeah.
With resolve, maybe.
Maybe she didn't do good.
What's your command?
This is a trap.
Don't be mean to me again. I'm so upset right now. Turn around and run. I just need to leave.
With this, you hear a little edge in your voice from that beast starting to flare up a little bit. And just turn around, run. And Faith tenses up, and you see her go down, take a couple steps, still defensive.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't turn her back on you until she's sort of out of your range. Then she goes and just quietly starts going. With this, Arabella sighs. She just nods at Grace, who then the gun.
Can we run?
It'll get a shot off, and then you may run a little hard out. You don't have rapid reflexes, so it'll be hard to dodge this. Yeah, you give me a Dex Athletics.
Jordan.
Can I get new dice?
Yeah.
Let her touch
You
her.
can't have ours.
Yeah.
Theoretically, you can get new dice.
Just
What
not.
did you get?
I don't-
now.
I didn't.
I really want to know what my dice are.
Alright,
Though.
that's fine.
In the back.
There's probably-
You'll
his
take
is
2
probably
more
in the back.
superficial
He took
damage.
yours.
Now I have an aggravated.
Okay, so you're impaired, so now all your rolls
I
will
have a
be
good dice.
negative
Yeah,
2
'cause
die.
you never
or physical
fucking get
rolls.
hungry when you
I think
wake
all
up.
of them.
Yeah.
When you used to wake up.
Okay.
Sorry.
So yeah, you start
Sorry,
going.
sorry,
She starts unloading, shooting you.
So
This is
Uh,
percentage.
there's a
to
boom!
me.
coming from the hand cannon
Is
that
mine?
Arabella has.
Check them.
Zoe screams out,
Smell.
and you start running. Zoe sort of hits the steps, and you see this hole in her back, this smoldering
Yeah,
hole
that's it.
where you see embers. Last time you saw a shot like this was with Jim when he was in that office and he got blasted by one of these weird incendiary rounds. Seems Arabella's packing one of those. But yeah, Zoe scrambles and sort of reaches for you, and you're able to sort of pull her up. And you're running. You've both gotten shot. Zoe's not looking good. But you get to the top of the steps and start going down the hall. What would you like to do?
What rooms are? I know the house pretty well, so what rooms are we kind of going down
What room
the
are you
hallway?
looking for? There's most of the bedrooms and stuff are upstairs.
A room I can shove her in to hide her in.
Just gonna find a bedroom. Sure, yeah.
Yeah, that I can lock the door. that
Sure.
She can lock the door behind.
You don't have a key. Actually, you probably still have a key from you staying here a little bit. So I'd say if you don't find your room, you know where it is. You can get there, throw her in, so you're familiar with, and
I lock her.
close the
in.
door behind you. You do that.
I'm not staying in there.
Okay, where are you going?
I want to go into whatever rooms across the hall and like try to find a good place to hide.
Okay, you throw her in a room. So what's the plan?
I want you to lock the door behind me when I leave. I'm gonna try to get a jump on him.
I'll listen. Yeah, she still has a knife ready.
Hey.
We stick together now. That's it. And she goes into the room, closes the door.
Call back up if you have anybody.
You're getting your friends.
You across the hall, go in a room, close the door behind you.
It was me.
I know, I'm sorry. It was...
You're waiting.
Very Evelyn though, so.
Luckily, you don't have to breathe, so you don't have to control your breath. It's just silence. So you listen, and you don't hear anything.
Do I smell anything? Can I heighten senses?
Yes, you may. I believe that's free.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you heighten senses. Focus for a little bit. If they were still here, you would hear it. It's an old, freaky house. You can hear people moving pretty easily, even in the foyer. They've left.
Do I smell anything?
I mean, there's a little bit of burnt flesh smell. Probably is the most pungent in the air. You can smell some gunpowder down the hall from where the shots went off.
They know that they've hurt us really badly, though. That's what I don't understand. Okay, I can open the door.
I say it's like that.
It's a trap.
It's because everything is a trap right now.
I wouldn't do that. You open the door?
Yeah. Ready? My knife. And like very close to a frenzy, and that's honestly what I'm banking on. Losing it and killing Arabella. That's honestly my goal.
My main
Give
goal.
me a Dex Athletics.
Kill Arabella.
And then
Pretend like I don't know young nuts.
You watch mine?
He don't watch mine. He don't watch mine.
5 successes.
Okay.
Nice.
You manage to miss that spot in the rug that's sort of bunched up, but otherwise you're fine.
Is that
That's a messy crit.
It doesn't
It's
matter.
messy.
It wasn't a real roll. They're not there.
Yeah,
Are you shitting me? I just wasted a good ass roll.
I knew. I felt
My
a good one
only
coming. I had to
fucking
get it
roll.
out of the way.
Friendship is really
Oh.
just on the edge.
You dodged a bunch in the rug. You could have tripped.
You almost
That'd
said
have been
bullet, and
embarrassing.
then you walk back on it.
No.
Alright.
You get out.
Yeah,
You can
I'm
gather
sorry.
I have to make a
yourself.
roll.
Hey, I'm sorry for what I said. I was uncalled for. I'm just getting ready to cry.
And I still don't hear anything. Still don't see anything. They're gone.
No, yeah, they seem to have left.
They seem to have.
Yes.
He can't
Very
give you a real
sensitive.
Oh my
answer.
god.
I'm gonna sense it.
It's not.
Okay. The window in my room, does that face the front of the house like the drive?
No, it'd be the side. So bedrooms at the front of the house.
Okay. I go in and get so.
Yeah.
I can't hear them anymore. I don't think they're here, but I don't know.
We shouldn't fucking wait here. I can't heal whatever they did to me. I need to go get help.
Alright, let's leave. Be careful. I don't know what the fuck they want. Sure to leave. Down the hallway. Why didn't you roll from the bushes? I'm very sensitive.
Okay. Yeah, you get in your vehicle and go.
And then?
And then, alright, we go back to our phone.
Coven Club?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I bring all of my broken children.
Oh?
Oh no.
She walked right into that one. Thank God.
Really cutest animals. I think it's a couple.
And not just because she's pretty.
Evelyn.
It's me.
Yeah.
I don't like this, actually.
On screen.
Your eyes open. You can smell dust and musk, and a hint of flowers. There's the taste of blood in your mouth. It's unfamiliar, very thick, viscous.
Kindred blood, probably.
You were at full aggravated before?
Yeah.
So take 1 away.
Oh. What's my hunger at?
Take 2 away from whatever it's at now.
Okay, so I'm at 1.
Lucky.
Lucky.
Takes you a moment to get your orientation because you're hanging upside down. There's no lights on, but there's some moonlight pouring through some high windows. Look down or up, and you can see your feet bound with this thick rope that goes over a rafter a few times, and then goes to a wall of this barn that you're in, starting to sort of take shape as your eyes adjust to the light, or what little light there is. Looking up or down towards the floor, your hair out is his white lilies, sort of placed in your hair. Beneath you is a bunch of petals, a whole bed of them.
Oh no, I've seen Midsummer.
Yikes. While you're moving around a little bit, you can see sort of shapes and hear them. It's a very large barn, and there's stalls on each side with horses in them. The horses seem to be getting nervous now. Some are sort of their feet, occasional sort of low, whinny horse noises. Just they're nervous. They're uneasy. So you're kind of slowly rotating a little bit. You can see a little ways away in this other bar's Huck, also upside down. Long scars covering his face and arms from the blood that got him. His clothes covered in blood. You aren't looking much better. You've also got him blood. His right eye is just completely red. But even through that, he seems already awake. He sort of musters a smile at you.
Wait back.
Yeah. Kind of talks low. He's not sure who's around, who's listening, but enough to where they're not right next to each other, so he has to project a little bit. I don't know what's going on, but I think we're going to be okay. So don't freak out. You watch movies. I've seen people get out of worse.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I've been up for a little bit. I think sort of points behind you. You rotate a little bit. There's some tools on the wall near you. If you swing over to them, you might be able to cut yourself free. And you can see on the wall, it's a bit of a way. It probably definitely take some swinging. You can see a rope, shovel, pitchfork, and a rusty saw.
Okay. Start swinging. Give him a little sad smile. You got
I'll be
this?
quietly rooting for you.
I appreciate it. I'll probably need it. What's the check here?
Probably a Dex Athletics.
Go ahead.
Your blood surge?
Search.
You're gonna want to blood surge.
And I get hungry.
A little hungrier. I'll just roll with 2 hungry dice.
Do I have all my will back?
I'll say sure.
Well, it's charity.
That's not a good sign that he is willing to.
So that's one
Got it.
success.
Okay. I mean, you start. You don't have a lot of weight to throw around and really get this rope going, but it's a start. Hey, you're doing great, but
Hey,
at
don't,
that pace, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not exactly a quarterback over here trying to get over there.
Hey, I used to do one, but I'm not near the wall with the tools.
Yeah, that's great.
No, you got this. And just try to use more of your arms. And he tries to give you some pointers. could do another roll if you'd like.
Yeah, I'll go ahead. Blood surge on the first one. That's it.
There it is.
So, it's me at 3.
Be sure.
You hate to
There's
see
no-
that.
It's not worth doing well for you.
Yeah, it's no success.
See, it hurts, doesn't it? It hurts so much.
Okay. With this then, you're taking your time. Hug's trying to be
I'm
encouraging.
not taking my time.
But you can hear a bit of nervousness start to set in his voice. It's just
Oh no.
trying to remain calm and coach you. There's a loud bang. Probably a gunshot. Probably from another building though. It wasn't so loud toward like it was out in the open. It wasn't that crack, that echo, or anything. But not that far. Fuck. That was my plan. If you can't do that, I don't know if I would back up. Do you?
That's bully fun.
No,
Classic.
I'm better at talking myself out of these situations.
Do you know who did this? Are they the talking type?
No, I have no idea.
Okay. Yeah.
The last thing I remember, I was feeding you my blood, so...
Okay, so we will talk our way out of this.
Yeesh.
Yeesh.
Yeah, it's not a good one. What else is around the room?
You're in the middle. This is sort of a... Like I said, the middle part, the side is the stables. It's a high beam sort of rafter, and just tied up. Each of you are tied to one of those on one end. There seems to be only one sort of big barn door on one side. That's actually it's the side here. It's the door. You're on the wall with some of the tools. You could give it one more shot if you'd like.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Mm.
What am I at? 2? I'll try another one.
Yeah.
Blood surge. Cool. That's good. Two?
Whoa.
3 total. That's all I was looking for. But it took you a little bit to do it.
Yeah.
So you swing and swing, eventually getting a rhythm going, dangling by your feet, reaching out for the wall a couple times. So finally reach just enough. What tool are you going for?
So there's saw?
Mhm.
What else was there?
Pitchfork, shovel, rope.
Yeah, saw.
Okay. You managed to reach,
Rope.
get the straw, or the saw.
yourself.
I know.
That's good.
Starts to fall a little bit, but you manage to hold it. You swing back. Sorry, someone?
Yeah.
Your legs?
Deadpool style. $128.
Just go to the
Give
ankle.
me a strength
God, did you play Last of Us?
or melee. Athletics or melee.
Remember
I
that
don't
lean
have any
upside
dots
down?
either. I don't
You
know why
like
you tried
swing and
that.
like shoot
I've been
people
up with
upside
blood
down.
surge.
This is what it reminds me of.
I
Just
get
that
hungry in that
tension.
time, so that's 3.
Okay.
You said strength. It's 300 I.
Nothing bad's gonna happen here.
1
Okay.
success.
Success. All right. So you have to sort of do like a full sit-up crunch type of thing to go and
Ow.
try
I don't
to.
have the core for that.
You did Pilates.
Yeah, you really
know
don't.
did a little
But you have to
bit.
keep doing it, and you can't just. You have to like rest a little bit and then come back and saw. It takes a lot longer than you would like, but you eventually get enough to where this thick rope starts to fray, and you get through, and it goes, snaps. You hit softly in just this bed of flower petals beneath you. With that, the horses sort of get more nervous, and you see them sort of move around their stall, some of them sort of knocking against some of the doors and walls.
How low is Huck to the ground?
You'd be able to like reach, you'd have to reach up to like just touch his head. You guys are pretty high.
But if he puts his hand on, I can hit him with the saw.
Yeah.
Should I get him the saw?
Okay. Yeah, you run. Get him the saw.
He's got core.
He's got a lot
You
of
can hold them
core.
up too.
Head looking
Oh,
around
yeah.
the body.
As soon as you hand it, he stops. Oh, you hear that? You can hear it a lot, actually.
Oh, yeah. Try to. What do you hear? And then I'll activate Auspex.
He gives the saw back. Hide.
Okay.
Whatever happens, don't come out. Take care of my friends, please.
Okay. Alright.
Look, I know it's gonna be hard for you, but I think it's just hard because you probably got a little bit of a crush on me.
You're
That's
gonna
why
do
they
this
call
right
them
now?
crushes. Because if they're easy,
Just hide.
they call them something else. He'll kiss you.
Yeah, I
Hide.
do that. I do the
Hide.
Spider-Man kiss.
Yeah.
That good upside down Spider-Man
That
kiss.
good.
Where are you hiding?
Inside
There's some
out.
equipment around.
That's
There's
the
the
sweet
stables.
spot.
Probably don't have time to try to.
I'll try
There is
to-
an upper area as well.
I'll try to get in the horses because they're already being loud.
But they
Like that.
bring more attention then.
Okay.
I guess.
Yeah. You go. You open. You close the thing behind you. The one in that starts freaking out, rears up a little bit. Your weird, unnatural, undead presence starts. This horse is starting to lose its shit.
Can I entrance a horse?
You can.
Feed it.
There's a couple options. You can silence it, or you can try to calm it down. Have something in your hand to keep it quiet if you
Yeah.
need to, or you could give me an animal ken intelligence, or I'd say composure. Animal ken composure.
And what's the kill the horse roll? Sure.
Yeah, that animal can.
What the fuck?
Jack.
I mean, if you just want to start sawing at this thing's neck, you can do that too.
Yeah, I want to just.
Give me a strength, and you don't have athletics or melee,
So okay.
straight strength. Then.
Just hide somewhere else.
Oh, fuck. It's the same roll no
Right.
matter what I do. Okay, I'll try. Can I try to calm the horse down? That's what
Peter.
But Rachel would.
Okay.
Yeah, horses are unnatural. I'm gonna blood surge again. Fuck me.
Peter makes my life animal.
No.
That's mine now.
Okay, I'm hungry. I'm at 4.
Okay. That
Oh
was
no.
She's gonna eat the horse now.
That's fine.
That's an option too.
Oh
That's a beast fail for sure. Big
Someone
whoop.
curse the dice.
Hey, at least you're not hungry
Straight
anymore.
up.
That's a double bestial failure.
And hang on, this one is a messy crit.
A messy
it
bestial
just-
It's
failure.
not a, yeah, it's just a success. From a crit.
I know.
Okay. You're in there trying to calm this fucking horse down. It's losing its shit. Just your presence. There's nothing you can do. You're trying to talk quiet and whatnot. You don't have a lot of time. It's a horse. You can start sawing at it, but it might take a while. So instead, you just sink your fangs into this thing's fucking neck and just start taking the big gulp.
I don't call
Like
them
7-Eleven?
I need a content break.
Yeah, just sort of
Yeah.
messily. Like, you just rip into the side of this thing's neck. Oh, what are the feeding was right? None of you has fed on animals before.
It is. I just looked at it today.
It's icky.
It's one
and
turn. Wait, no, it's a
Not
large
bueno.
animal though. It's one scene.
If I have above 2, what's my blood potence?
Hunger slaked is 2. It takes one scene to do it.
I don't know your potence.
Oh, horse is an example of it. You get 2 hunger slakes.
That's good though. Hey.
Another straight shot. Okay. Yeah. As you just throw this thing and you kill the horse and just
Yeah.
messily drain this thing. Okay.
Good hiding spot though.
Yeah.
Under
Go
the
outside the
horse.
Keeps out It's really great. Visually,
This is that
I'm
white
loving
flag.
it. I know.
It was-
It's a really great visual.
Yeah, really
I'm
sad.
imagining
Though.
like this in
That horse had a name.
So
I
from
tried
in
to
there,
say
Horse
um,
hat.
you can kind of. I mean, obviously it's not an airtight seal or anything. You can be hidden completely under this thing and still sort of peek out and sort of the crack on the door of the
Yeah.
stall.
And then Osmec.
Hot dogs next to your heightened senses.
Yeah, sorry.
You see sort of shorter, pudgy, pale woman, sort of messy, curly hair, very, very sad expression. Wearing your rose necklace.
Oh, rude.
She comes in, looking down. Where's Evelyn? This bitch ran off. She did say she was getting help though, so The longer you take to kill me, the better chance you'll have of getting caught. Just saying. But I'm also a man of culture, and I respect the monologue. So, if you want to loudly explain what the hell is going on, I will not be mad. And you see him sort of look towards where you are in the stall.
I love one man.
She was supposed to be here. I saw her. I came for her. But she looks at him. You're connected. You have her blood. I think this can still work. He goes, Are you that killer from the Oregon Trail killer? He hates that name, you know. And no, he left already. But he's watching, so let's not keep him waiting. She's in, and you'll need this. Hands him a knife. She takes. You see, he sort of looks confused. She sort of puts her hands on him and gets eye to eye. You can see blood start to just pour from her eyes. She's not like crying, not like drops. Like these are just straight, just like leaking down. Release what brings you pain. Let it flow from you to me. You can take it. And she just looks at him, just holding him. He has a knife. You could fucking jab it into her right now, but he's just still. So you go from looking confused, placid, to sad. You see blood start to well up in his eyes. He's upside down as they start to flow above him. He's trying to sort of blink them out, and they're going up his forehead into his hair. And this whole process, though, it takes a few moments, especially from your standpoint, an uncomfortably long time, just watching him slowly just become overwhelmed with the sorrow. She just kneels on the bed of white lily petals beneath him, and she just looks up at him. She's just sobbing now, crying. He just starts sobbing, crying, blood leaking down as her mouth is open. Just some of it drops in her face, some of it drops in her mouth. It's a disturbing scene, and then you start to feel a little sad yourself. Give me a composure plus intelligence.
No. She's 400.
No, I'm not.
Oh,
I just
yeah,
killed a
there's a
horse.
horse.
I ate a horse.
Horse had a name.
Thank God for that horse,
3.
right?
3. You start to have flashbacks, feeling to all the worst things that have happened to you. Just from the childhood shit with your parents being gone and being sad on occasion, your brother picking on you, to high school, the rumors miles spread about you. Fixate on that for a moment because you know they're lies, but people believe them because of your promiscuity. You can't help but feel partially responsible. Olivia, the relaxed, hilarious girl from your school, was hiding insecurities about her sexuality and how you abandoned her at her most vulnerable. How close you grew with her, and how quickly you forgot about her once you became kindred. How quickly you forgot about all of your supposed friends. Essie, Mackenzie, Kaylee, Gabriel. You were the mean popular group to some, but they always had your back. You were always pretty open with each other. They're dead, and you didn't blink an eye. Then your parents died, and you knew it was them out there during that fight with Jim. You recognized their voices. You could have stepped in. You could have stopped the bloodbath, saving Jim and your parents, but you didn't. Now your brother's completely lost. And you know that while he went to get some distance and clear his mind, he's not strong enough for that. He never has been. He's most likely just stewing in his misery. or finding an unhealthy way to cope with it. And when was the last time you even actually bothered to check in on him? I mean, would someone know to contact you if something happened to him and you start to fear the worst? And then Huck, I mean, did you make the right choice turning him? What's the rest of the coterie going to think when I found out he was a ghoulie? Did he manipulate you? Or did you condemn him to be a monster forever by changing him? I mean, you have powerful friends now, but these aren't the friends you need. These people expect things from you, and you're not going to be able to deliver. And when you let them down, what sort of consequences will you face? More importantly, what consequences will the people around you face? As everyone seems to suffer for just being in your presence. Start to think, why are you so selfish? And who are you that anyone would consider you more important than someone else? You fake it. You've been dealing with adults now. These aren't adults, these are kindred, these are ancient creatures. They're going to see right through you and they're going to eat you alive. And as all of these emotions start bubbling up, you hear Huck scream out as he takes the knife, plunges it in his chest, and just pulls down, just disemboweling himself. As his entrails spill, blood just drops. This woman looks up and just sobbing, screaming, open mouth as the blood just falls into her mouth all over her face. She scrambles up, animalistic like now, digs through his entrails and pulls out something, a liver probably, and then just sits with it. Takes one bite out of it, and
I
becomes
open
calm.
the door.
She doesn't even seem to notice you right now. Her eyes are closed and she's completely entranced in this organ that she's holding so warm and bloody.
I walk over.
You see Huck, his eyes are still moving, and he looks at you and what are you gonna do?
There's a knife on the ground.
Still in his hand.
Okay. Go to take it.
She do this, her eyes open, and she looks. There you are.
I cut a bitch.
Okay. Give me a dex melee.
Bad call.
Yeah.
How much health
He's
do you
like
have?
looking for my fight.
Oh, actually, yeah. I know, but I just got overwhelmed with a fuck ton of emotions.
Sadness.
Sadness, but guilt.
Okay.
If like he's my my thought is if he's my responsibility, I just fucked up on that too. I'm gonna stab him.
Just ask you to save his friends. Get yourself killed.
That's 2 successes.
Okay.
Does she get stabbed?
She does. Yeah, you go and you stab, and I mean the knife presses into her, and you bury it deep, close to where her heart is. And yeah, she just puts her hand around yours and sort of holds the knife and your hand in her, and just looks at you. She's crying again. Gives me another composure plus intelligence.
Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out.
Yeah, 3.
You were just now overcome with this sorrow. Why are you stabbing her? She didn't do this. This is your fault. You know that. You should be stabbing herself. But she has a knife, and you go to kind of take it from her, and she just holds it firm and just looks at you. Whatever's making you sad doesn't have to anymore. I can take it. She holds the knife and she starts carving. Still you taking your hand to hold it and carves into herself a little bit more, just staring at you. And goes from kneeling there, she stands now. And she does that, and you manage to sort of back away a little bit. And she pulls a knife out of herself, where she's just carved this huge gash across her chest. Did that make you feel better? Is that what you wanted? To hurt me?
I just want to get him out of here. Let him go.
No. No, I don't think I will. Once you get out of here, you've done enough today. For it's me. Destroyed him. There's gotta be someone else left for you. Ruin their lives. Go. And she says go and take a step back instinctually. And then another. And sorrow. And you can feel blood now on your face. As you're starting to just silently cry. As she just looks at you. And you run. Your body just sort of carrying itself now. Your mind just being bombarded with these thoughts that are your own, but something has activated them. Something's pushed them in. Something's worsened them. You run in, just outside of the barn, you can see there's just a little farmhouse not too far by. You see the door wide open, and you go and you look in. You see a man, his head just blown open, shotgun in his hand. You can see probably had cats that are now feeding on him. You look right at the door, there's a little thing with hats and keys, and you just grab the keys, and you go to the truck right there. You get in and you drive. Where do you go?
Home? Well, do I know where I am? Do I have any...
You drive on the road a little bit and figure it out.
Yeah.
Go to your home, go to your haven. No, you don't want to be alone right now.
Is that it? Yeah.
The rest of the people are probably at the coven or at your place. The rest of the ghoulies are probably at your place.
Go to the coven then. I'd rather.
Okay. That is where we will take our first break. See you in a little bit. Bye.
Dad, so fucking
You
much.
are in love with my dad.
Leverage me,
and
bring
you're
him up.
not the only one. It's a sad thing.
Right, shut
I
up.
haven't met him.
You like him.
All right, we are back. Things are going good and cool.
Super cool, super cool.
Everything's super hot, super sexy.
So, we'll start off with Jordan and Zoe
Yeah.
Or not.
making it back to the coven.
I just want to know what happens. You can go. That wasn't a dig at you.
Oh, I thought you were saying.
No.
Alright, I help her in the back.
Sure. Yeah, you bring her in the back way, obviously. The others. What's going on? Scarlet would come up from the back. Oh, okay. She needs help. Bring her downstairs, and yeah, we'll gather her down. I'm fine. I just need some rest. Just make sure she has plenty of blood. It'll take her some time to heal, but she'll make it through. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Those look like steak wounds.
Yeah, a couple of them.
Hunters?
Yeah.
Hopefully they made it out much worse.
I'd like to say they did, but they seem to be pretty okay.
Well, at least you made it out alive.
Yeah.
Be until tomorrow until Herb and Elijah back with us. Do you need our help with anything? Anything you need to take care of in the meantime? What's going on?
We went back to try to find Evelyn, or to see what had happened at her place, and it was cleaned up. And then the 3 fucking bitches of the church, or whatever the fuck they are, showed up. And I couldn't do anything. Literally couldn't fucking do anything.
You survived. That's impressive. Especially there's multiple of them. Hunters are mortals, but they should be taken seriously.
I'm sick of not being able to make anything happen. Sometimes I can talk my way out of shit, but it's never quite enough. It doesn't ever fix anything.
Still at the early stages of your journey. The suffering stage. We know that failures, setbacks, pain, tragedy, none of that's useless. You shouldn't be angry about experiencing those things. These are all things we can use to grow. None of us are upset at you for when you believe our setbacks. You shouldn't be upset about them either. Good thing is, we have nothing but time. Things may not be working out for you now. I promise you, they will in the future. You're at a stage where just mere survival is quite a feat. Take pride in the little things. Know that most in your situation have faltered and crumbled a long time ago. What a waste if you give up now.
Okay. She kind of seems to pull herself back together physically.
She'll step in, she'll wrap you. Deep hug. Her hands through her hair a couple times. You don't have to push it down. You can let it out. We're here. She'll let go of you.
How are Elijah and her doing?
No idea what Herb did, but Elijah pushed himself a little too far. Wasn't able to maintain the beast. Put himself right back into it. Which means we'll have to give him blood again. Which means we're going to get usually close and then look around to us.
Okay.
But luckily there's 3 of us, so we've been able to spread it out. We're not at risk now.
Okay.
We obviously would not take that final step. But also know not to make a habit out of it.
I think Elijah's learned that lesson, hopefully. Though not all of it was his fault. A lot of it was mine. Okay, what do I need to do to help here?
Be patient. She'll be fine in time. You feed. You heal. Don't want to do what Elijah did and push it on you. Blood fixes everything.
Do you want me to go out of the club to feed for a little bit? I'm not exactly in a position to get much.
Feed. Make you feel better. It's one reliable source of pleasure we have.
True. Okay. Before I go to feed, I would want to try to go back to my room and see if I can get a hold of Evelyn again. Try to call her phone or something.
You call no answer.
Am I able to invoke premonition now on my own, or is it still kind of at...
I believe there's a roll for it, isn't there?
Yeah, I wasn't sure if I was able to do it yet or not. I don't think I have the roll yet. I don't think I have the paper stuff with the roll. It's in Auspex.
Is it an Auspex thing?
Yeah.
I got it.
So sometimes they have it for free. If you want to do a rouse check, you can try to trigger it. You know your catalyst seems to be mirrors. Damaging mirrors. So resolve plus Auspex.
Should probably feed before I try to do anything too emotionally rough.
Okay. Your feeds, if you just want to do a charisma subterfuge. You can add your hot dice if you're feeding in your club environment.
Got 2 successes.
In this environment, these are your feeding grounds. Easy enough. You can reduce your hunger by 2.
One of the girls probably left someone in a room and took care of things.
Sure. Yeah, it's just enough to feed from someone, leave them feeling euphoric without hurting them. If you want to push it more than that, you can.
I reduced 2, right? Okay, yeah, I'm good. I would go back to my room.
Okay.
I probably have a hand mirror lying around. And I would try to invoke a premonition.
What are you thinking about?
Evelyn. Just wondering where she is.
Give me a
If
rouse
I did
check.
the right thing.
Do not get hungrier. Give me resolve plus Auspex.
Can you blood search this?
If you'd like.
Success.
Alright, add a die. Don't get hungrier.
I'm gonna fucking roll. God damn it. I'm gonna use a willpower. 3 successes.
Look in your hand mirror. A lot of shit's happened. Very short amount of time. Try to clear your mind. Try to focus on Evelyn. looking in the mirror, picturing Evelyn, thinking about Evelyn. It's quite working, and you're frustrated, so you just hit the mirror on the counter, cracking it, looking at it again. The mirror is broken, unusable for normal purposes. It seems a bit easier to concentrate on her. You see, you look from the mirror to the shards, the broken pieces. You see different faces, different shards. You see the man, the mutton chops, and the wyvern hat. You see the priest-looking individual with the blindfold on, congealed bloods in his face. You see the beautiful woman, the wide, unnerving smile. But you stop on the sad one you saw before. You saw her in your premonition with Evelyn's necklace. She's wearing it still. Her eyes leaking blood. I feel a pain and sadness hit you, just making eye contact with her. You look at another shard, and you can see a child cracked open, entrails about. You see what you assume are, you can't see their faces, but you can see their hands sort of just digging in them, moving them, touching them, running them through their fingers. I have something. You can see you look at the face of the sad woman again. An opportunity. She'll be alone. Here. Man in the wyvern hat. See it through. Though we're all a bit uneasy, seeing that we may interfere. Perhaps become proactive. Go. The sad woman says, yes. I'll find out everything we need. It won't stop us. And all the faces fade from the mirrors. The sad woman doesn't fade more than turns into Evelyn's face. Devastated, sad, and then nothing. So shake your head and steady yourself. Things return to normal. The mirror is just a broken mirror again.
I take whatever's in my hand and I bash it into the ground.
Shatter the remaining bits that were hanging in the mirror.
I've seen a lot more than I've seen before. Seems to make a little more sense. Nobody to talk to because everyone's fucking asleep everywhere. Wendy's still gone.
I just need blood, don't I? To get out to report? Or do I need to rest?
So what happened to me when I went into Torpor? Because I'm looking at my hunger's at 3 and my aggravated was at 3, so I had 2 on aggravated. When I took it, I just passed out from the pain. So do I really need anything? Am I in Torpor, or did one of those go down? Okay.
Yeah, don't change anything.
Oh,
on your
fuck.
sheet.
I just wasn't sure
Okay.
mechanically if,
Yeah.
if I need to mark
Call
anything.
No.
I need to call
Just what it
Junior,
looks
right?
like to them.
Call Junior.
I don't know if anybody saw me take it.
She's watched you.
I
You
thought she
dropped it in your eye.
Yeah, she was
Okay.
right there. That's
Yeah.
why you were like, oh shit, man, that was fucked up.
Yeah.
She has no, because then she took the thing from you, but
Yeah.
it was the
Too
last
late.
And
time.
it said Junior.
So you don't really.
You can always count on
It's
her
in
to
there.
But, like,
uplift us a little
Yeah.
bit.
but like, if you took, did you tell me about the kindred drugs?
Mm-mm.
No.
He didn't say really anything besides like,
More for him.
The first time I saw you, I woke up from almost dying. I was like, "Where's my drugs?" So
You didn't say where's my drug. You just took the drug.
well, yeah,
and
I
then fell.
physically said that. Found them. Did the immediate thing that everybody should do after almost dying: take drugs.
We've been friends a long time.
I mean, he looks happy. You've not seen a torpor. Like, he looks...
He's just constantly doing this.
And he was screaming in the worst pain you've ever heard at first, but now he looks just...
He looks like he's actually asleep for the
I
first
tried to
time.
call Delilah. She's the only other fucking person I know that's not
Hi.
dead. No, she's probably high,
Definitely.
but she's not dead.
Definitely.
Would other people have Delilah's number?
Yeah.
Okay.
The only reason I would think that is because I knew Delilah from
I was
before.
just checking with him.
Yeah.
We were
If you
friends
guys-
from before.
Anybody
I'm
else
pretty sure
might
you've all...
not.
You're my
different
contact for
phones.
drugs.
I would have
They
had
probably
your.
all have it.
Or I
It's
could
not-
take.
well,
I would take.
I know.
I-
I know no one knows where you live.
Yeah.
Yes. You made a point of that.
Because you moved
I
to a
would,
new
I would say
place.
they probably all have me and Delilah's number.
I mean, that makes sense. Just double check. Yeah.
I called Delilah.
What's up?
Hey, how are you doing?
Fine. Like, no one calls anymore, so I know something's wrong. What's up?
I love Delilah.
Hey,
She's my favorite.
hey,
You hear to Lily?
do you know anything about like an eye drop thing?
Oh shit! Yeah. Blush. Tell your friends about it. You at the club? He get you some at the club.
I don't know if I
Jordan.
want that.
thought
But
you
you
were
should.
cool.
I do
You
want
used to
some.
get pretty
Listen.
fucked up.
Okay. Honestly, there's nothing more in the world that I want right now than something to distract me from the way I feel. But if
Hey, I'm a businesswoman. If you want drugs, you just gotta say it. You don't have to do the whole roundabout thing.
we do,
Truly
because
is.
the last time your boyfriend took it, he passed out and he hasn't woken up. And I know that sounds really scary, but listen, it's because he needed blood. So honestly, probably just some minor maintenance and he'll be okay, but I also need to know what's going on with that. So
Wait, her passed out?
yes, he did. He was fucked up because he got fucked up.
You let him get fucked up and then pass out.
He
Hey, happens
He
all
got
the time.
hurt?
It's fine.
No,
It's fine.
listen,
I'm fucking with
listen.
you. It's,
No, I
listen,
Help,
hey,
Delilah.
but I don't know how to
get him some snacks.
He's not awake.
Yeah, but get
I
him
mean-
something when he wakes up. He always does that to me. I'll be passed the fuck out for days, and he's always got like a little like welcome
Okay.
back to reality pack, like
He
basket.
Gatorade,
He
Taco
is
Bell.
Good guy.
He used to get those. We used to party together.
Yeah.
He used to always have those. Those are
No,
great.
he's all right. Shit, what are you putting?
But that's
He
the thing.
can't snack anymore.
He-
Is that why you're calling me? Because you don't know what to give him because he can't snack
No,
anymore?
Everyone's dead.
no, he was injured before, so he was in a lot of pain. So I think when he took whatever that was, it really affected him. And I'm just not really sure what happened. I don't know if who did he get it? He got it from the fucking thin bloods to me.
Yeah, we're making this shit now. Maybe. We're still in the testing phase.
Yeah, the test didn't seem to go very well the other night, which is why I'm freaking the fuck out.
Part of the testing phase.
Okay, ask Junior. Are you with Junior?
No. What do you? Yeah, I'll see what's up with it. I'm telling you, this she'll be fine.
Okay.
Is it petunia?
Is he? Well, shit, you can't check his breathing.
No.
Yeah, what do you do when a vampire passes out?
He's vaguely smiling. He seems better.
He's all right.
I-
He's all right.
I know he's probably okay. I just don't know how to wake him up, and a lot of really
Let
bad
him
things
sleep,
have happened.
man. People always freak out and try to wake people up, jostle them around.
Because
like,
sometimes they
people just
die
gotta
in their sleep.
He's already dead.
He keeps murmuring, I love it. I don't understand.
Okay, if you're not worried,
He's
that
crying.
that makes me feel
If
a
you're
lot
telling
better.
me I should be worried, like I'll do something, but I'm saying he's probably all right.
Okay.
I took this shit. I passed out.
The fact that you were
So
able to
he's-
take vampire drugs is honestly very helpful.
Very impressive.
Yeah.
Helpful.
Got a
yes.
high tolerance.
It makes me feel better. Also, it makes me want some. So.
Jesus.
Hey, you're a target market. You're a vamp. Blush, baby. I don't know what their tagline's gonna be yet. But
Well, it's definitely blush baby. Like
yeah,
you said.
that's
There are people dying right now.
I
I know, it's Delilah. I get
Honestly,
it.
it's the happiest I've been
I
myself
know,
in
you do
weeks,
you.
So, how are things going with the Thin Bloods, by the way? How are they doing?
I mean, they're fine. Junior's with the ghoulie shit done. They seem a lot happier.
Very done.
I'm happy too. I'm glad it's done.
Yeah, the business side of things, we got some stuff to work out, but I don't know. I was gonna talk to Herb about that. We can have a group powwow, just like a group meeting. They don't have one of those in there.
Yeah, because most of our group is unconscious.
They all did it.
No, they're just all fucked up in their various ways.
You don't know that. That could be fun.
All right. Well,
I could be.
Okay, I'm gonna
don't
get...
let them fall asleep in the sun. Maybe get them some blood.
Alright, thanks for your vampire advice, Delilah.
Yeah.
I really appreciate how well you've submerged yourself in the world.
Yeah. I consider myself kindred adjacent.
You are. Alright, I'll keep you abreast of anything that happens. If you need anything, let me know.
You said you'll keep me abreast.
I don't know why I just said that.
Are you a
I
cop
was a-
right now? What?
I was a
Who
book
talks like
nerd when
that?
I was alive. I'm sorry.
I think
It's been a really rough night.
Yeah, I got nervous when you said that.
I'm constantly nervous.
Now I'm worried that I should be
It's
checking
every
this.
nervous. Honestly, fine. Okay, I'll text you later.
Alright, bye.
Bye.
Full circle.
Bye.
We'll call it there, right? On a good
Oh,
note.
yeah.
That's after show content.
Very good. Very good.
As they're wrapping up your phone call, Evelyn would arrive at the Coven Club.
I think I just felt air
That's
go
good.
back in my.
Yeah.
Do I have my
was
like
so
breathe
crazies
again.
about
I
me?
can
Yeah,
breathe
you've
in,
had
honestly.
time to calm down. You've probably been actually sitting in the parking lot for a little bit, just fucking catching your, recollecting your thoughts, getting in a better place. I mean, you still feel bummed, but you're not at that just hell that you were in for a little bit. Yeah, I mean, you look awful. You can't really just walk in this place, but
Yeah, go
go
around.
around the back.
I know how to go around back. We've done.
Okay. Yeah. Someone go and take you to Jordan's room. Wrapped up your call.
And probably kind of kicking pieces of glass around the room. Typical.
See that? See, passed out her, passed out Elijah. Jordan kicking glass.
Blood down my face, kicking glass.
Douche.
Bad place. Very dark place.
Just strip with him.
And knock on the door.
Yeah.
Hey. I open it.
I'm pulling the door open when after you say hey.
I just hug her.
I
Really,
start crying.
really tight. So a big ol' hug.
Yeah. Through my sobs, you can hear me saying I'm sorry and other words, but mostly sorry.
Why? What happened? What happened?
I bring her into the room, sit her down next to all the sleeping bodies. Well, do you remember the fight you guys had? Because I wasn't really there for that.
Yeah, I got that. Last thing I remember, Puck went down. I gave him my blood. And then I was out.
Zoe and I went to Elijah's sister's house to keep an eye on it. I had a vision thing, you know, like I told you. Yeah.
I remember that.
So we stayed there a while because I was scared of what Elijah would do to me if I left there and something happened. So we stayed there for a little bit, but then I headed over. I had Zoe stay. Yeah. I had Zoe stay there to keep an eye on things. I headed over there, and there was nobody. There was a ton of blood, and I went through the house searching for everyone, and I fucking thought I was in a fucking movie. And I walk in, and you guys are all sat at this table. Everyone that was there sat at this table, awake or not. Tethys? What's the name? Tethys pointed to you and Elijah and her with a knife, like she was asking me which one of you to kill. So I said Octavia.
Oh fuck! I thought you were gonna say you said me, and that's why I ended
Oh,
up.
I fucked that up
God.
in a minute. I promise I fucked that up in a minute, but
Holy shit!
I said Octavia.
Gets worse.
And she drank Octavia dry.
Jesus.
And
Weird mood.
I like that music though. Maybe
We're gonna need this. He had that ready though.
She drank Octavia dry. She wasn't as old as we thought she was. Gonna throw that out there as a
not
good
a surprise anymore at this point.
news. But good news.
I knew that. She told us that.
I probably didn't know that.
She's a sovereign.
Good thanks. And then those three left. Those three. Left. And Elijah was awake, and I told him to grab her because I had already called your friends.
Which friends?
The people that are supposed to be protecting your home and you?
Toreador?
Yeah.
You called them?
Yeah, because they were supposed to be protecting your place and they weren't.
Well, it wasn't really.
You made the deal, right?
Yeah,
Yes, you made the deal. I'm trying to prove a point. You made the deal.
She's trying to backpedal so
And then I called them.
Mm-hmm.
And I did not use my kind voice.
You have one of those?
No.
You're asleep.
And things didn't go well, and I pissed them off, so I owe you a lot of things for this. But I thought they were coming to get you anyway. Because I called them before I came to find you guys. I called them as, like, help. And then she was like, fuck you for being a bitch, essentially. And she held through with that, I think. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened with you. But I called them, and then I thought they were coming to get you because I heard helicopters. And so we left you there for them to take care of you so they could actually do their job. Because I'm stupid. And I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to leave you behind. And then I came back today with Zoe to find you, and the 3 fucking nuns were there, and they almost killed us, and I don't know why they didn't. They fucking left. And so I was really, really hurt, and I'm not doing great, and I'm just sorry for not being stronger or smarter or better capable in handling this. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
What happened?
I woke up in a barn, hanging from my feet, and Huck was there, and I got us. There was a gunshot. And
Was there a woman crying?
Yeah. Fuck. And she, I think she had Huck cut himself open. She drank his tears and his entrails, and, fuck, I left him there. I'm sorry.
Was she... Did she say anything about the Oregon Trail killer?
She said he hates that name. But, yeah. And... I don't know. I stabbed her. That just made everything worse. She told me to go, so I ran. I left him there. What do we do now? Octavia's dead? What do we do now? We have, 2 unconscious kindred, a dead Baron. Call Loki. Can you get Loki here?
Yeah.
Get him here as fast as you can. We have to get ahead of this, right?
If that's what you want, I'll go do it. I don't know what you're thinking.
Octavia was a liar, right? If we want information spread, when we have information, she was in the Sombra, she was in Tremere, she wasn't as old as she said. She wanted the Camarilla. She wanted the Camarilla involved. She was a traitor. We need that. Was Ari okay?
They were fine.
Ari needs to back us up.
Do you want to talk to her first?
To Ari? No. Let's
Might need to
get the
form an
information.
alliance before we
She already
rat
came
things out.
to us to form an alliance.
She came to us to get rid of Octavia.
Yeah, so if we tell everybody that she's a liar.
But Octavia's gone. What's holding us together now?
Us and Ari?
Yeah. Why would she need us, stick with us, back us?
Because we implicate her as a traitor, and then she has to.
Is that how you want to make the allies, or do you want to talk to them first?
She already came to talk to us. If she didn't want to align herself with us, then she shouldn't have showed up and told us that she was wanting to work with us.
Alright, I'll go.
I mean, if you have a way to contact her, you can, but I think we should kill the Baron. What? She killed the Baron?
No.
Oh.
I didn't kill anybody.
No, I was
Making sure ours programs.
Oh, yeah, she.
Alright.
I mean, if you think there's something, I don't know. I might just fuck it up.
You just sit here and take a minute. If there's anyone you need a text, call, whatever, do that now.
I don't have a phone.
You can use
Do you
mine.
know? Okay.
Where's your phone?
I don't know.
Okay, I didn't know if you knew. Oh, the fucking bitch took it.
Cleo has my phone.
I'm unconscious. Don't look at me. I'm under this
Say
thing.
you know that.
You know that Cleo
Yeah.
has my phone. I do not know where my phone is.
I assume I know that Cleo has a phone.
No, because remember you called her.
Yeah, you called. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Cleo answered.
Okay. I put on like a silky robe thing to cover up like injuries that I have, but so I can still go out into the bar area.
Mhm.
Once again, let the bartender know, or whoever is bouncing that night, that if they can let Loki know that
Adam can get a hold of Loki, the owner. So you can let him know.
Can I come out with you? I just don't want to be by myself.
what she look like. Like how bloody and like terrifying
No,
does
her
she
wounds are
look like?
closed, but she has massive. Like she was thrown in a blender, which just split open her skin in different parts. It's since been closed, but she has crazy scars.
They're gonna scare away the money.
Just gonna piss on people I work
You guys
with.
ever watch
mostly.
Event Horizon?
No.
Jordan can say that.
Yeah, abandoned her this time.
Just stay in.
Listen.
You think?
Who else are your friends with?
Huck.
You've done it yourself.
What are you doing to her, Jordan? Why?
So it's really bad. There's supposed to be someone who stays and watches her because he took some fucking drugs. I'll be 3 minutes, I promise. Can
Okay.
you watch him for a second? Like, you have to, like, hold his hand and shit, because I don't know what's going on with him.
There's no hands. It's just this.
Okay.
Okay, I'll be back in 3 minutes. Promise.
It takes her 4 minutes.
She goes into a frenzy.
Herb's dead.
Frenzy.
Yeah, I, like, put a robe on real fast, and
You run out. Adam's like, yeah, I'll get a hold of this one.
thanks. I run back. It's 2 minutes. It's fine.
Give me dex athletics.
Oh.
Those weren't hunger dice.
Yeah,
No, that's pretty good though.
Messy crit though. It's a messy
Best
crit.
roll I rolled all night.
Frenzy back to
Not bad.
Okay. Yeah, you go back to the room. About an hour passes. Someone comes back and says, "Your guy's here. There's something to do with it in that hour."
Loki's fast.
Did you want to call your people and say Jordan's dead and she'll never bother you again? Because I would understand that.
Don't back out.
I'll understand. Honestly, fuck them though for not being better, kindred humans.
You
More
want to
empathetic.
talk.
Empathetic. That's all I expect from people.
I'll call the
From
Huck.
kindreds?
Yeah.
I feel like it's harder to get that from people.
Nah.
Should be.
That's a sad world we live in.
No, I'll just wait.
Okay. Yeah. Loki's the one in the private room waiting for him.
Walk on back.
Actually, probably at the end of this hour, Herb would start to
Fuck.
come to.
Herb, you fucking piece of shit.
Nah, man.
You feel it's that perfect mix of pleasure and pain. You're still like, it's weird that like you feel sore, you feel your wounds, which you haven't really felt in a while. But it's kind of nice.
Feel human.
Yeah, they feel human again. But I mean, you feel a lot of things, and he looks like he has skin color like activated blush of life.
Oh, that's cool. Blush.
Yeah, why are you so angry about
I
this
hug
time?
Billie Eilish?
Very.
Yeah,
I just throw myself.
he's warm,
Duh.
and he doesn't
Duh.
blush very often, so it's almost feels different.
Yeah,
I'll put warm Herb in a minute.
yeah, good to see you too. Look, I guess we won then.
Sure.
You guys grabbed my sword, right?
Did we? I didn't. I woke up in a bar.
Did you drop it?
I woke up at the end
I
of
mean, I
Midsummer.
probably went down with it in my hand, but you know how.
I'm not there. I'm passed out still.
You
Well,
probably
why are
went-
you
hey,
talking?
Hey,
I'm a ghost.
you probably went down with it in your hand, dude.
Yeah, they didn't prop him up with a sword. You probably grabbed the body. They didn't have your sword.
Shit.
Oh,
It's good.
I failed so many people in saving them.
I'm glad we're all here. Looks like could have gone a lot worse, right? Didn't lose anybody. It's good.
Yeah.
Smart.
Are you hungry? Are you okay?
Been hungrier, but I'm alright for the moment. What's happening? What's going on?
Everyone just came back from a rough experience. We're gonna go talk to Loki, see what kind of info we can get out of him.
Fucking asshole.
You like Loki?
Kill
Not
him.
anymore. He fucking I mean,
You didn't steal it.
we have business dealings. It's not personal, it's just business, but
It's
fuck
personal.
Loki, though.
Alright. So,
Asshole.
do you want to lie down here and rest for a little bit? Collect yourself?
Oh,
Maybe
I'd
call
love to lie
Delilah?
down right here.
Okay.
There's, like, it kind of hurts to move a bit, which is weird, but nice.
Okay. Text Delilah. She knows you're waking up soon.
Cool.
Okay.
Guess Elijah will be my buddy.
It's
Me and her
his
made a
best form.
promise to do buddy system.
I was your buddy, but you didn't warn me. So honestly, fuck
Yeah,
your
no,
buddy system.
I waited until somebody was in the room. Like, promise. Listen, you gotta try this. Maybe not when you're all cut open like I am, but
Yeah,
Ooh,
I plan
man.
to. I talked to Delilah about it, but we're gonna wait a minute till the world's
this
not
is
falling
gonna
apart.
make us all way richer and way more happy.
All right,
Alright.
you stay here. We'll be back. Don't leave the room. Do you understand me?
Yeah, I could use a snack though.
You notice there's no snacks. It's Elijah.
I asked if you were hungry.
I mean, like actual. I had this craving for like Cheetos right now. I'm not sure if it's like the drug that's
Eat
kicking.
Cheetos.
I
You're
want-
gonna
Blush,
puke.
man. That's blush.
You're gonna puke. If you
Flaming
eat
hot?
them.
I mean,
Anything?
alright. I guess.
Stop talking.
You're talking way too much
Yeah.
this episode for someone who's in torpor.
I'm so bored. I'm so
Alright.
fucking
All of our
bored.
best episodes are for not in.
That's true. That is canon.
Hey, alright, just tell Loki, fuck him.
Okay, I'll pass it along. You stay in bed. Bye.
We close the door. Do not pass that along.
I'll probably say it myself, so it doesn't really matter.
Okay.
Is there Cheetos in the room?
I don't think Jordan has
Did
any
I
reason
have
to keep
a did I
Cheetos
have a
around.
bit
Just
to like
go with
my
keep
left
myself
pocket.
off despite the like scars because like all
Hope
the
you like
blood I
jalapeno
cried?
cheddar.
Yeah, to get like
As decent as you can.
Yeah.
Borrow some
You
of
could
her
like
clothes.
wash your
Yeah.
face in like my room.
Okay, yeah. You go to the private room. You walk in. No one's actually in there.
Loki.
Well.
Her
appears.
told us to be invisible.
And he's arms
Is it
across one of the
tea
couches.
causing for dominance? I go and sit
Legs
next to him.
crossed. I heard in my presence was requested.
It's the art I want.
We have a lot of stuff to tell you.
All right. Straight to business then. You look bad.
I feel
Someone told me.
worse. So,
Sorry to hear it.
are you?
Asshole.
Alright, well thank you. I really actually appreciate it.
All right, so what do you need to be kept on the low key?
I think we want the opposite.
Oh.
That
I
was
can do that too.
That was a cool thing to say though.
That's what it was. Something's different about you, and I like it.
Thanks. You know Octavia? It's a
Yes.
rhetorical question. You know Octavia. She...
You know what? I like small talk, so it doesn't even bother me.
I can't do it.
Octavia. I'll play along. Yeah, I think I know.
I love this.
I don't.
I'm gonna do this for the next hour. So you know how she's a Tremere?
Yes, she's a leader.
She's not.
The Nereids. What?
She's Lasombra. She was lying. She had the Nereids bloodbound.
What?
She had Elijah bloodbound.
That makes more sense. But how do you know all this?
One of them told us.
One of who?
Ari, one of the Nereids.
Oh. So what happened?
She showed up at my place. Demanding an alliance.
An alliance.
Because
She wanted you to join.
she's working with the Camarilla. That's what she said.
Ah, yes. recent turn of events.
That you knew about already.
The Sombra and the Camarilla
Mm-hmm.
started in Chicago.
No, but I mean, did you know about, like, locally it happening already?
The Sombra or Octavia?
No, just like someone locally realigning with the Camarilla. Trying to bring that back.
You heard about the Camarilla in St. Louis at all?
There's sympathizers. People who think we'd be a little safer against the Inquisition if we had a
Stronger political force.
But I did not know Octavia was one of them.
Was being the key word there.
She's fucking dead.
She's dead.
You guys killed Octavia.
No, I told someone
What?
to do it, and they did it.
Who?
People don't like being bloodbound. So one of
After
her-
the fact, no, they don't.
So one of them did it.
Which
Whenever had this.
Quiet one.
Oh. The others, they were in on this, or none of them knew?
Ari knew. Cleo, I don't know. I don't think she knew.
So, Octavia's out. Interesting.
But we want it known that she was a traitor to the Anarchs. And that she was...
Control the narrative so you're not in trouble for being involved in the death of a baron.
Yeah, you got it.
Which puts a lot of power in your hands, Loki.
It's not a lot of power. You guys get killed. No one really cares. But, keep things exciting, and I personally would be very upset. I like you. So what's the play here? You just want me to let people know that you guys are innocent? Octavia bad? You guys good?
What's
There might be an opportunity here.
What do you know of the general vibe?
Well, I know all
Kindred-
about vibes. I mean,
Don't fuck with me, Loki.
I'm not. I know about vibes.
Okay, well tell me then, what's the general vibe of the Kindred community? Are they leaning towards Camarilla? What's the
No,
narrative
this
we
is
need
an
to
anarch
spin?
town.
Then why is she gaining...
Who do we need to spin the narrative to? HBIC?
Yes, she needs to know. I'm sorry?
She was kind of cool though.
Yeah, she's very
She
cool.
forgave us.
Yeah, what'd she ever do to you?
If I have to prove that a traitor was a traitor when everyone knows that Octavia was the bad guy,
Not everyone
There's-
knows that. Literally nobody knows that. The hell are you talking
did they not
about?
hang around with her? You could see it from a mile away. She tried to manipulate everyone and everything.
That's a
We're
kindred
not all
thing.
smart as you then.
Someone admitted it.
God, I wish I was alive right now.
I'm so glad you're dead.
I look that I am too.
So,
A lot of anti
you want her to know anything else? I mean, that's just spreading the truth seems like a waste.
Maybe we want to move in on that, right?
Maybe. I mean, here's what I'm thinking. I mean, you might not have been the one to pull the trigger, so to say, but Octavia came for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
A Baron comes for you. Baron winds up dead. Sure, not supposed to do that, but it makes you guys look pretty badass. But that's a dangerous reputation I have. People might want to fuck with you. Other people will not fuck with you because of it.
People definitely fuck with us.
I don't know. Baron killer's a good rep. Octavia was powerful, or at least so we all thought.
We're a defender of the Anarchs.
Maybe. We don't talk about the whole she wasn't actually an elder thing. It makes it more impressive.
I don't think I told that to Loki.
No, I said
Oh,
she
you
was.
just now?
Yeah, we said
Okay.
we wasn't as old as she was.
Okay,
supposed to
never
be.
mind. I mean, yeah, that's pretty good.
But you're gonna have to get the other Tremere to corroborate your story. You talk to them.
No, but we can get.
Because if it's
protection.
their word against yours, that's why you want me involved. It's a little quick. But I can help you.
Sounds good.
You're the storyteller.
No, he's the storyteller.
Anything else you want added into this? All the iron's hot.
I'm making big questioning eyes at Evelyn.
For what? You have to tell me what you're asking. I say this out loud, like, do you want to talk out there for a second?
Did you need a new coterie?
Just pretend like I'm
Me?
and he disappears. Not even here.
You can't do that. We know
Hey.
you're there. Like, it's a cool
He
trick,
appears
and
again.
I wish I could do it, but
Alright, finish your conversation.
a new coterie? What do you mean?
Did you find anything out about the Oregon Trail killer? Last time we spoke, I think we talked about it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he told me he was a kindred. There's been some copycats.
There's more than just him. He has a group.
Oh, they're with him.
Yeah.
Oh, police thought it was just
Nope.
okay. Do you know what they're up to while they're doing this? Do you know a clan, a sect, anything?
They dig through entrails, it seems like, for signs. Like magical signs. I don't know. Something bigger.
Sounds gross.
Yeah.
It is.
One of them, I've only seen it in a vision. She cries and you feel sorrow. And she's definitely a part of killing people. There's multiple people, and I kind of describe the ones that I saw in the images as best I can. But, I mean, that's just from a vision.
Sounds like a bunch of freaks. But, yeah. I can work with some of that.
It's all I have is from a vision.
But, that's gonna have to take the back seat because the Baron just died. So
It's fine.
When did this happen?
I just had a vision recently.
No. That's crazy, but yeah, the Baron's what I care about.
Oh,
When
the
did this
Baron
happen?
last
How long?
night? I don't know. Whenever it was. I don't know what it was.
It was last night.
Last night, okay.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I need to get ahead of this because they probably already are.
What I owe you have for you to do this right. I know it's
depends.
big.
What do you want me to? What sort of story are we looking for? Do you want me to embellish it, help you out, or you want me to just tell the truth?
I want you to tell the truth.
Saying this is an opportunity to set you guys up for something, but if you don't want to take that risk, that's fine with me.
I mean, you don't have to tell everyone that she's not as old as she was. She's a fucking liar. Let her remain a liar to her end.
Can you keep that detail to yourself?
Anything else?
Just
She
make
attacked
sure...
us. We defended ourselves. That's all it was.
Boring, but I can do it.
She tacked on your grounds.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that. I'm worried what story you want to spin.
I
for
don't
you
know.
guys,
I'm
if
not
you
a
wanna do
fucking
anything.
liar professionally. What do you think is the best?
I don't know what your goals, your aspirations are. I don't know what you're trying to get out of this.
I don't want to get killed just because I defended myself.
You want to play it safe? I'll tell the truth.
Just make sure Yates knows.
All right. All right, I'll get to work. We'll say, small favors, fine, from each of you.
2 small favors or 1 large favor?
Just do 2 small. Right? Unless you want me to take it.
No, I was gonna offer to take it.
Then let's not argue over who gets to be the martyr, right?
All right, 2 small
She
favors,
sips from her drink.
and
It's badass.
we got some explaining to do. And it's up and goes.
Hopefully that keeps us from getting targets on our backs. More than there usually are.
So, I want to go check on Zoe.
Yeah, Zoe's just sort of resting. She's recently fed. She's just sort of lying in her room. So, everything all right?
Yeah, I mean,
Sorry, I couldn't be more useful back there.
far more useful than I was. Can do a
I
goddamn
made a
thing.
great target, though, so that's something.
I'll have to be good at something, right? That's usually my job, so thanks for taking a bullet for me. But
It's not make it a habit, but yeah.
sounds good. Did I ever ask her if she saw anything in Elijah's sister's house the other night? Are you resting okay? Do you need anything?
They sent me out of it for a few days, but yeah.
Alright. Evelyn's back.
Yeah, I heard her. You okay?
No.
Oh.
She, was kidnapped by the Oregon Trail Killer's associate. And
I thought the young nuns said their people had her.
they fucking lied.
They fucking lied.
But I also said Elijah was about to die if I didn't get out of there, so.
No, I've never been closer to actual death. Actually, that's not true. The ghoulies fucked me up pretty good. Either way, yeah, we did the right thing.
Yeah, I'm not
I
Catholic,
was
so
trying
I
to
can
sort
lie.
of subtly fuck with them, but the masks make it hard.
Yeah. We may have gotten through, though, because there's no reason they should have left unless Aunt Arabella was actually worried about Elijah, so. Maybe. Maybe.
How would Arabella be worried about Elijah?
I don't know. He saved her or some shit.
Hey, okay. Yeah, I'll be good though.
Okay.
Toad.
There's like one slightly conscious person, one completely unconscious person, and one trauma victim. So I may come back here to hide later, if that's okay.
Hide away.
Alright. I'll see you in a little bit. Brace myself. Back in my room.
Anything else you guys wanted to do that evening?
While she does that, I want to talk to her.
Okay.
Hey, bud, how you feeling?
Hurt, but pretty good. What's up?
Can you get something off my chest?
I didn't know it was gonna be that kind of party, but sure.
You can say no. I get it.
Yeah, go ahead. What's up?
So you killed the ghoulies, right?
Yeah, me and the Abyss rolled it. It was like a fucking action movie, like John Wick style, just full on blitz, just like tearing through these fucking assholes like they're nothing. Like, it was crazy. Should have been there. They had Zoe all strapped up. She was like half dead. It was like damsel in distress situation. It was cool. It was, yeah. Way less chill than my usual, like, Thursday nights, but yeah, we killed the shit out of all them ghoulies.
So I don't think you got all the ghoulies.
Oh, shit.
And,
yeah, I think
hang
I
on,
knew.
just
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Huck's a ghoulie. Or he was. He's probably long dead now.
What happened? What? He's a ghoulie, but he's
He
dead?
was.
What happened? And
When
what?
he died. Yeah, he said you guys killed a lot of the ones who were trying to do the bad shit. But the rest of them were just trying to survive. And so his crew, his friends who helped work on the film, they are ghoulies too. And Huck's dead now, I think. I woke up in a barn. It's a long story, but essentially, Oregon Trail Killer has like I don't know if it's his girlfriend or just whatever, but she fucked us up pretty bad. And
What?
he I don't want to. Now I feel bad telling you all this while you're tripping.
Yeah, no, this is... What? So hold on a second. Let's
But-
take this
but
like
you
one
know-
step at a time, man.
Junior was a ghoulie, right?
Yeah. He didn't know about the fucked up shit that was going on. Are you saying that like Huck and the film crew they didn't know about Zoe and all the kidnapping and like they fucking shot Delilah, man. That's like
Yeah.
the least chill thing I think has happened to me ever.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's not.
So did Huck and them know? Were they there?
Yeah, they knew. I think definitely.
Fuck, dude. And he like just hung out with us that night?
Yeah.
Oh shit. We got attacked after that party when we were hanging out with Huck.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
And he's dead?
Yeah.
Good. Fuck that guy. Jesus. Alright, so they killed some ghoulies, that's good. But how did you end up with the Oregon Trail killer?
I don't know. That's where I woke up.
I mean, you were at the house with me. Did Jordan tell you anything?
About what? She said.
About why you would be like kidnapped by the Oregon Trail killer?
No, she just said she thought Tori and Orr were coming for me. So she left me there.
Okay.
And then I got yanked.
Could you figure out where this place was if we like tried to retrace your steps?
Yeah, you can drive back.
Yeah, I could get us. It was a farmhouse.
We gotta probably go like check
You
that
have to
out.
explain for her.
No, that was. I needed that.
Cause
Damn
like
it.
only a couple of things could happen, man, and any one of them could lead us to figure out what the fuck's going on with this Oregon Trail killer guy. And I mean, kudos to him for killing those ghoulie assholes, but like, he shouldn't fuck with you. That's fucked up.
Actually, thanks. That was nice to hear. The half of it was, at least.
I mean, you guys weren't that serious, were you? I mean, he like shot Delilah and shit.
Yeah, I didn't know that. It's
I
a
mean,
lot
you were
to
there.
process. No, I know Delilah got I didn't know.
No, listen, I'm not blaming you. I mean, clearly Huck's the asshole here and stuff, but I mean, either way, we gotta figure out how the fuck they got a hold of you. Because if they're like kidnapping us now, we gotta fucking kill them.
OTK? Yeah.
Yeah, clearly.
Yeah. We can retrace our steps. My steps. I stole somebody's truck, so let's go.
Shit, you need to get rid of that? I know.
I-
I
Yeah,
had time to go back there tonight.
Yeah.
It was a drive.
Go back another night.
yeah, no, let's wait a night, because I'm so mega hurt from like those tentacles. That was rough. So, and glad you made it. And, sorry about what happened to you. Sounds rough.
It was.
Very unchill. And,
Sorry for anything and everything.
no, it's not your fault.
And I kind of. How close is it to sunrise?
It's getting pretty close.
Yeah, I just kind of walk away and turn.
Okay. Is there anything else I want to do the last little bit?
Don't worry about it.
If it was pretty close to sunrise, I would just stay in Zoe's room.
Sure. Herb?
I would just shoot a quick text to Delilah. Oh fuck, this shit's crazy.
I know, right?
This is intense. I got pretty fucked up tonight though. Not because of the drugs. We killed Octavia.
Yeah, with a skull emoji. So it's pretty close today, but I'll swing by the Coven tomorrow. Or she said I'll be there when I wake up.
Kind
With
of
snacks?
text back tight. Bring more.
Okay.
And then
This is
Convert-
supposed to be Mike.
love you.
Convert us.
This is supposed to be Mike.
Peace
I
out.
David.
So love you too. And
Hey,
all
not
right.
my daddy.
We'll take our final break now to wrap things up nice and tight. Bye.
I might.
Ooh, that calls
Honestly,
for
All right,
Oh,
shut up.
I
Oh,
might drink
God.
on the way home after I get my Taco Bell.
We're back. The next evening, I need rouse checks.
I don't want one.
Should I do the?
Your
check,
hunger's reduced by 2. Yes, we're getting low now. Or for the first time. But also do a rouse check.
Before I go to
Failed. So
I
do you want to
failed.
try to heal again and spend the rest of this thing and sleep again?
No.
I'm
no,
not.
no.
I'm not healing because I don't want to do that.
Did everyone fail the rouse check?
I did. Yes,
Failed it.
also.
Everyone did. Good stuff.
Because my dice
Amazingly good.
are fucking shit.
Well, wake up in the coven. You heal your up to your stamina and superficial damage. Actually, I think you just heal all your suits.
I have one aggravated.
I have one aggravated too.
No, it's up to your stamina.
That's okay. So up to your stamina and your superficial. So I know you have some superficial.
So aggravated doesn't heal.
If you spend,
I'm not
3,
going to.
okay.
So
You can heal aggravated if you want
I
to roll
also
3.
cannot do that.
willpower though.
Comes back.
Get your composure,
Composure.
or resolve.
Perfect. I have 3 willpower used. I
Back
have
in
composure
willpower.
3.
I can-
So
So I have 2 stamina and an aggravated. I can heal my aggravated?
No.
Okay.
The only way to heal aggravated is by when you sleep. You can heal 1 aggravated by making a 3 rouse checks. So what's your hunger at?
2?
So
'Cause I
as
just
long as you
failed.
don't fail all of them, you can get rid of your aggravated. But the way you've been rolling, I would not.
just feel I've forgotten.
What?
1. I might just.
Like
that's
if
2 negatives to my.
No.
No.
Rolls.
It's only if your whole bar is
If your
full.
all your health
Oh,
bar
okay,
is full,
okay.
which it would have to be full superficial because full of aggravated means you're torpor, then you're impaired. But
Okay.
that healed, so you're not impaired anymore.
does humanity come into play with that? Those rolls, or is it just
Blood potency comes in the effect of healing. Rouse checks and stuff like that, humanity effects.
I'm gonna do a humanity roll in so long.
Like blush of life and stuff
We
like
should
that.
start killing.
so? If I have 7 humanity, what's my?
She's so depressed.
Do I do 2 dice
Why
for
don't you just go back being
if I want to blush for life?
I don't remember. I think that was
Classic.
7.
That's what,
Snap.
yeah. Because I know
I'm
you're
good.
at 7 humanity, right? Too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you still roll 2 for blush of life?
No.
Okay,
That's
yeah,
the
alright. It was
that was the biggest thing I gave up when I
Okay.
took Huck is I can't blush as easily and can't have sex anymore.
Oh, you know what? You definitely would have a stain though
Me?
from your
The
encounter.
horse?
I'm very sorry. I did not mean to bring that up.
It's okay, I get it. So
Well, really, I mean, Huck wasn't a touchstone, but that whole thing took a.
I roll. Okay, so I mark 1. That's
Just mark 1. We don't roll anything. Okay. the next day. You all are waking up, feeling how you're feeling.
Bad.
However you're feeling.
You're at the coffee club.
General consensus. I come back into the room, check on them. Rise and shine.
Yeah, Delilah's already there.
Morning glories. Hey, Delilah.
Hey.
How's everyone feeling?
Do I feel any different from being broken from my blood bound?
I mean, if you think about Octavia, your thoughts are.
Okay.
You can be mean.
I feel like I have the. I'm sorry.
There's literally no reason to apologize to me.
She used me. And she used me really well. I was able to break it for a few moments, but Evelyn, Lily,
Yeah.
are they okay?
Evelyn was sleeping in the room, yeah? Yeah,
Okay.
she's, I mean, as well as
Yeah,
can be
I'm
expected after I fucking left her there.
Hanging in there.
Evelyn, do you want to fill Elijah in, or do you want me to, or what do you want to do? There's a lot of things that have happened.
We just said we catch each other up. And
Yeah.
everything.
I lean very heavily on how terrible the 3 fucking nuns were, and how none of them.
Do you mention they said they had me?
Arabella was the one that said that, yeah? Yeah.
She said do you mention that she said the poor boy?
I tell them everything that I
Okay.
can't remember. Do you want to recap?
Because
on that?
how would she
Arabella
know
threatened to.
about Huck? I guess security footage, probably.
This conversation is happening. You do see Elijah. You have a message from an unknown number that says, call me. Just sign hate.
I got this message. Anyone recognize the number?
It's A. It's either a Pretty Little Liars thing or it's Ari.
Or it could be Wendy.
Arabella?
Yeah.
Or
Probably
that's
would be.
also
Call
an
it.
A.
Alright,
You want me to
just
call?
no.
I'll
I'll call. Just shut the fuck up. I'll put on speakers. We don't hear. Fair enough. We should
Maybe
we should be
talk
transparent.
before we call her and figure out, because they might have given up Evelyn for, I don't know why they
Well,
would.
what more do we need to figure out right now?
I don't know, man.
Just be smart.
Just call her. We're on speaker.
Okay,
Nobody-
1 for calling, 2 for just be smart and not call her.
No, I mean, call her.
Nobody-
Obviously.
Okay, just
Say anything.
no one say anything, but we'll all hear it. I'll call and put on speaker.
I'll activate silence. When
Oh, that's smart.
Just real
Uh,
quiet.
Can I activate heightened senses so I could hear any background noises that might be coming from the call?
I just chill. Listen.
Activate chill.
Yeah.
Herb
Herb
talking.
talking. How?
You hear Arabella's voice. Elijah.
Didn't recognize the number.
Any reason for
Bella?
that? Are you with your coterie?
They're in the same building with me. Do you need them all?
No, I would rather this conversation be between me and you.
Okay. Then you have my attention.
Give me a manipulation subject.
Uh-oh.
You cocky cock.
Oh, fuck.
Classic life.
That
Our-
sucked.
My.
1 success.
But she likes
Why
it.
you gotta lie to her, though?
Because she lied about my best friend, Evelyn.
You're lying to me, and I can't work with people that I can't trust. She hangs up.
Oh, man, I told you guys we should have prepped more.
I'll call her back.
No answer.
I'll call her back.
No answer.
I'll text her. Talk about trust. You threatened Jordan with my best friend. ...
You get an error message back It's not a Slayer number.
God damn it.
Okay. So we kind of.
Or the message was that this number does not have text.
All right. So seems my brain.
Do I have Arabella's old number?
Problem from school?
I'll text that. The same message. You threaten my best friend's life. You don't have my trust. Earn it. ... Did the kiss mean nothing? Question mark.
Nope. Saucy.
I'm reading over.
Okay. So you went back to Evelyn's house. The young nuns were there. Bella threatened that they had her.
Doesn't make sense.
Because
Doesn't
they
make
didn't.
sense.
I mean, I don't think they did, unless they, for some reason, are contracting out this.
But you saw
Oregon
like
Trail killer.
their cars, like they could have had me, right?
Yeah, so the Oregon Trail killer. Did you inform me about the premonition?
Yeah, I gave all the details I could.
What time of night is it?
Right
Just
away.
down
Yeah.
sundown. Hey, I would love to be a part of this. I'll give you contact if she reaches me again. But if that is true, I need to get to my sister's house right now.
I understand.
Okay. If
Sorry.
anyone wants to come, that's great. If not,
You get a message. Coordinates.
Elijah, I'm gonna be straight up.
Plug them in. Spot in Forest Park.
I want to be there.
I wouldn't have
Because
said.
I
I
would've-
wouldn't have said anything.
That your phone
Is your
going.
phone on vibrate?
A loud phone is my worst enemy.
No, I know. I'm just saying, like we could hear a buzz. And
Especially
she's
'cause
got
she's hiding
heightened
senses.
If she has heightened senses still
Yeah.
going on, yeah, you would hear my phone go off, but I would not.
You would see him look at it. And
No, I at that point, if we were still talking, I put it in my pants.
Yeah, I
In
mean,
your pants, like your pocket.
I know
dude.
I don't have pockets. That's canon. Check the art.
I mean, but you checked it. You'd see that he. I'm assuming.
Would you check if your phone went off right after that?
Yeah, I can't imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a
Okay.
curious cat.
Okay.
Yeah, so you would see him check,
Yeah.
but he doesn't say anything.
Done.
So
yeah, like
make of that what you
I
will.
like, I get the instinct to go protect your family, but maybe we should go find where they took Evelyn and get some like actual clues and try to learn something about like the killer, so we can get him before he gets your family. Isn't that like a better, more proactive approach than just waiting at your sister's
I
place?
suck at investigation and clues.
No,
I'm
that's
more
what I'm here for, man.
than you.
But what if
Please.
they're still there, man? We need somebody to bruise them up.
What if they're heading towards my family?
I mean,
I have
you
the
can
innocent child that
go
the
and-
Oregon Trail killer goes for. After all her premonitions, that's the key, is a young child. And I'm not going to sacrifice Oliver on like, hey, maybe I can find some clues. I can't. I'm not good at that stuff. I'm good at being a brute. I'm good at diffusing situations.
But what if
You're
we run
smart.
into him,
You're the
man?
tech. You're the tech one.
But what if we run into him? We need you. Listen, I want to protect your family justice.
I'm
You're
saying
probably not
if this
justified,
if
but
this happened last night and he's a good killer, he's not going to stay at the same barn. There's
we
no way.
could at least maybe find
He's always followed through on other kills. Ever since the meeting, we saw him in the hallway, in the fucking hotel. He didn't stay anywhere too long. He gets his kill and he leaves. I'm not gonna risk that with Oliver.
All right, okay, man. We'll go check it out. You can go.
Jordan, you thinking back to your premonition. I mean, there was very distinct stages
Mhm.
of it.
Yeah.
There was an order to things.
Yes.
The order was you saw the deaths, not deaths, but you
Yeah.
saw trophies of each of you. I mean, the very last step was his nephew. But things would. Premonition is it's a
Fluid,
thread.
don't-
It's a
yeah.
fluid. It's a thread. Things can happen. That was the culmination of
Okay.
other things happening. One of which may have already sort of happened. She has the necklace.
She has a necklace.
She's not been killed, but something
Is
terrible's
it
happened to her.
someone with her blood?
Mm-hmm. You remember after that was you noticed Delilah stuff on the smiling one. You remember you for the next victim.
Delilah, I need you to stay here tonight.
Here's a thing. I don't like.
No, I'm not. You're my friend. You're one of.
So as my friend, you
Oldest-
should know I don't like staying places. You know, we have a lot of things going on, which we should talk about her.
What's wrong to her?
My visions are super fragmented. They're very fluid. They don't always make a lot of sense. But sometimes there seems to be a flow to them. And the necklace,
Yeah.
that's already happened. That was the first thing.
You saw that?
Kind of.
You were in the back of the ox cart, and you saw the sad one having her necklace.
The sad lady had your necklace. It wasn't specific enough for me to know what to do. I'm so sorry. I wish they worked better.
It's okay.
But that's already happened. Yes.
Yeah.
And then the next thing I saw was with Delilah.
Saw the smiling one had like odd strips of cloth on one of them being Delilah's bandana she often wears.
There's a group of them that are working with the killer, like his own fucked up
Coterie?
madman coterie, and they're all working for him in their various crazy psycho ways. And the sad lady already, and then there's a smiling one.
Where was
and she has-
Oliver?
He's at the very end. It's Evelyn, and then it's Delilah, and it's me. I want to prevent it from happening to Delilah. If we can rush it towards me, then maybe we have a chance at taking care of this.
Or you just cut it off.
I don't think
Delilah.
any of us are healthy enough to do that right now. Delilah, you gotta stay here.
You gotta stay someplace we can make sure he can't get to.
I mean, we have places that we can hide, safe houses and shit. I mean, our place is pretty secure. And all my stuff's
They-
there.
have ways at finding things out. The thing I saw in my last one, they looked through this little boy's body. They looked through his organs, and they figured some shit out about her. And it doesn't make fucking sense.
So am I gonna be safe anywhere then? Then what's the point?
I just feel like it's safer where there's kindred that can do something.
What do you think? I mean, we know some tough people. The Thin Bloods can protect you.
If you have someplace better, then that's
Yeah.
fine.
Maybe it'd be best
I
if
just
we.
want
But I mean,
know
if
you're
if I
okay.
got chill here and your people are cool with it, it's not exactly nice seeing those worst places to do stuff.
I think probably the best place is make sure you stay with the Thin Bloods. Stay protected. Let them know.
Thin Bloods are
potential
good too.
danger. Yeah, don't stray too far from any of them. Stay with him. Keep it
I
low.
mean, there's also, well, I don't know, my problem seems less severe now. There's the whole this thing. If he can help us, he's good. It's tough. He's fucking with their business, man.
This is?
Shit.
Yeah, he's
'cause he
cracking
doesn't
down
like that
on the
shit.
hard on. I mean, he doesn't really know about the blush thing. But, I mean, we had to go to the blush thing because fucking pushing regular shit's,
Hard.
yeah, everyone's going underground.
We can keep the Abyss busy.
Okay, cool.
With the killer.
I just don't want him, like, busting in there and, you know, I mean, no, stab me, but.
Listen, yeah, I think we can handle the Abyss. Yeah, he's getting out here, and he just needs a little bit of focus, and we'll take care of that.
Cool. Alright.
She can go with the Thin Bloods. You can call the Abyss in.
might be interested in this.
Smoke.
Serial killing madman. Seems
group
like
of them.
a pretty hefty villain. So perhaps we should give him a call. Have him meet us here. I'll pull out my phone and dial him.
Not to come in though. We'll meet him outside.
I'm very close to back to being torpor. I'm going to feed on my scene. I feel like this is going to be rousing a lot of the blood from the beast. Would it be anything useful? Now I'm finally broken from my bloodbound. Fingers crossed. I need a feed, even though I don't really fucking want to.
Do we need to go someplace?
You won't be able. So you still. It hasn't even been a week since you've tapped them further.
I didn't tap them. I asked you last time if I tapped them for potency. You said no. I did not add that.
Okay. Yeah. There we go.
I know a few clubs that might be at. Hopefully. So, are you guys staying here? Or are you guys heading somewhere?
We can have him meet us at that club, and that way it keeps us
Which
kind of
club?
away from your like wherever you need to go.
We have Noah meet us.
Okay.
That way it kind of keeps him away from.
Yeah,
It's a drug scene here.
that works.
It might be at a few, so I will, once I track them down, I'll text you the address.
Okay.
So I was like, yeah, I'll go meet up with the Thin Bloods then. And all stuff.
All right.
Tell Junior to text me. I want to check in with him. See how he's doing.
Yeah, I mean, you're doing great, man. You whipped up some.
He's so fucking
Yeah,
smart.
they're a genius. Okay, cool.
Are you good to get there by yourself, or are we dropping you off?
I'm good. I'm good.
All right. Stay safe.
Yeah. Well, give you a kiss and go.
Can I feed here?
I would set
You-
something
you
up in
could
the back room,
Feed
and
for free.
I was like, I can.
Um,
roll too.
I would set
similar
something up for
scene.
both of us in order to be able to feed. I just take down one.
I also need to feed.
Yeah, yeah, you can have it arranged where you can all feed different people. You can each take it down by 2.
Me too.
If you want to feed here before going out.
No. I'm waiting for my. I want to
You
get
can do
my
both. I don't know
extra
how hungry you are.
the blood that I'm looking
What's
for.
your
The
call
I can't remember.
I mean, you can feed
Discretion.
more
What do
than
you
once
mean?
a night. You can
How
feed
do
on
you
someone
read
here and
your
then
code?
go.
I have 3
you
hunger. If I
lose
can feed
either
off
your
twice,
composure or
that wouldn't
resolve.
drain my scene, would it?
So whoever the last. What's your. What's the level? You have 2 dots in it?
I have 3 in hunger.
No, you want to know
How many
what your
dots you have in your.
hurt
Oh, in my scene, I have 2.
So that's how much you can.
Okay. I can't get to 0, can I?
You have to kill.
Without killing, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll just wait for my scene queen.
Alright, we feed.
You guys feed. You go. You feed. You get your resonance.
Make sure I tip well on the way out, because I've known a lot
Yeah,
of
and
cities.
it'll probably let you know. There's a lot of heavy feeding here recently with all this shit going on, so we need to
Yeah, we'll be
take
gone.
it easy on the clients a little bit.
I'll cloud memory my scene.
Okay, and you guys can all meet up where
Um,
some music club you're at.
I will not. I will say that it's been hard trying to find my scene. How far away are the coordinates from St. Louis, from my punk rock club?
Probably somewhere downtown, so pretty close.
Pretty close? Okay. Yeah, I'll just text them. I tried one club, going to the next.
Wait, I thought. So we left separately?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he said he was leaving, and then he'll text you.
And I'll just text them, like, what club are you going to end up at? Because I'm having problems finding my scene.
We
And
were
then I'll-
waiting to
You're
hear
going
from
to
you.
your fucking sister's house. Is what I text.
Are we?
Jordan just wild carded it.
You said you were going to meet me at my club, but that's
What
fine. I can meet
Club
you.
are you going to?
I'm trying to figure that out right now. I went to the one that we were at most recently,
Are you telling us about this?
It's in a group.
It's in a
In a
group.
group.
and
Oh,
I'm heading to the...
I kind of text in the group, Hey, how about we meet up at somewhere useful? And I say, Rachel can... Evelyn can take us back to where she was found. Or wherever they took her. Well, how about we meet there instead?
Yeah, that's right. I'll try to get us back there and get
Sure.
just text general directions.
Yeah, and it's south a bit.
So we're
Bit of a
going
drive,
without our
over an hour.
cruiser.
But yeah, so you three will start heading towards a little farmhouse.
Something I wanted to do before we left the club was see if there's any kind of weaponry there to pick up. Okay.
Yeah, we don't have stuff
No,
like
just my
that.
sword.
None of
Okay.
them use katanas.
Before we headed out that way, I'd give the Abyss a call, though.
Okay, so we do
Yeah.
have a heavyweight.
Smoke weapons. Herb.
Hey, how's it going?
Busy.
Yeah, I've heard, I think I have something that might be, of interest for, the Abyss. I think,
What is it?
well, seems like he's really into finding some bad dudes, and, I think I got a real bad dude that he'd really be interested in finding. We're looking at it. There's like a whole group of them. Not just your run-of-the-mill street crime. Talking.
I mean, who are they? Let's be blunt about this.
The Oregon Trail Killer. And
You know how to find the Oregon Trail Killer.
we got a lead.
We've been looking for him. He's very hard to find.
We got a lead.
He attacked.
You wanna
What's the
come-
lead?
He attacked them.
He kidnapped Evelyn. We're going to the spot. So check it out.
Should we meet you there?
Yes.
Okay, we'll be there.
We'll send him general location.
Okay. You guys are making a little road trip to there. Elijah, go into the coordinates. Okay. Yeah, it's parks, one of the more secluded areas, kind of the jewel box. You head that way into the woods.
Because of what Norton told me would have happened, I'm going to activate prowess, just in case. Success.
Okay.
I heard the phone go off earlier. I saw him check it and ignore it right after he texted them. So I would text him outside of the group. Watch your fucking back.
Handling it.
Yeah, you're there.
Emoji.
What emoji?
The middle finger emoji.
More back at you.
You rouse the blood, feel the beast, supernatural strength. So eventually you hear her approaching out of the woods or around the trees. Arabella. That's just normal.
You asked for me?
So what happened?
You tell me. I can't say much. At the end of everything, I was blind and confused.
What
and
happened up to
bloodbound.
being blind and confused?
Remember that time that I rescued you from the kindred that wanted me to feed off you 3 times? Octavia. She's dead now.
That's who you fought at Evelyn's house.
We fought her, but Jordan ended her.
Not the senator.
Shut the fuck up. Let me have this.
Fuck. A little disappointing, actually.
Why is that?
She said it
She did.
first.
I wanted to kill her. But what she did to me, is what she did to you.
She's worse than what we thought she would be. She's a different kindred. I know you're trained far more than I am, or my coterie is, but she whipped up some crazy dark powers.
I mean, she's dead. She's dead.
She is.
How's
But-
the rest of the coterie?
Pissed, I guess. You know Jordan, how she can be. And I hear you had a run-in with her at Evelyn's house.
Yeah, we're even now.
Even. Because Zoe has a hole through her chest.
And Zoe's alive. Well, in the way your kind is alive. So as I said, we're even now.
So what's next?
Faith will not recover quite so well.
Faith was an accident. She was trying to stake Evelyn. And
Again, I don't care. We're even now. I'm just glad you're okay. Interesting. Evelyn. Have you heard from her?
you're the one who has her.
Why are you lying again? Like, I'm not your enemy. Why are you acting like Jordan, being all pissy and weird? Like, let's just talk like people.
So then why'd you lie to Jordan?
What lie did I tell Jordan?
That you had Evelyn?
We didn't have Evelyn.
Time out.
She did say.
She did say that she had Evelyn as a life specimen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Just want to
She
make
said
sure
so,
I'm not
but
crazy.
she just said we did, right?
Yeah.
Because I think he heard didn't. She said we did.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, she
I just wanted to
agreed.
clarify that for you because I think you heard something else.
So what happened to her when you had her in your grasps?
That's why I'm talking to you to figure out what happened. Why would we let her go?
I don't know why you would want to keep her.
You don't know why our organization would have captured a vampire?
I understand that much, but if anyone in this fucking coterie, including me, has a chance of grasping to humanity, it's Evelyn. Evelyn does nothing but...
You're acting like we targeted Evelyn. She's literally laid out on a table. And showed up.
With an apple in her mouth.
What are you talking about?
I did stick
We
an
didn't
apple
drop in to
in,
kidnap
but-
Evelyn.
That was good.
Herb's father received a tip, and I put two and two together. We got there before others. Caught her and some guy. And packed them up, shipped them off. The transportation was hit. I assumed it was you, one of you. Everyone who was on that team is horrifically mutilated. They're dead.
That wasn't us.
They
It
did
wasn't me.
not make it far from the house section. Like they knew we'd be there.
Well, as you can put together, that wasn't me or us by any stretch of imagination.
So you don't know who it was?
I don't even know if I can trust you.
Okay, I guess we're back to that now. Like,
Well, the fact that you were so willing to capture my best friend.
It's fun.
Why are you acting like we're on the same team? Like you're acting like you forgot who I work for, and that like you act like I control the whole organization.
And you're acting like you forgot who I am. I'm a fucking monster, right? But yet we're having a civil conversation. So stop this. I get it.
We're not having.
You
a
were
civil
raised by this.
conversation.
You are a veteran. You're military ready. But we're high school fucking students still.
No,
I'm
you're
still 18.
talking to me like you're still 18 and I'm your pissy little girlfriend. I'm not. That's not what this is, and that's not what this will be. You're being incredibly annoying right now, and that's not the person who I thought you were. I saw something different in you. I saw something a little more mature than the other 18-year-olds.
So I'm only useful when I save you from fucking death, right?
No, I've had higher hopes for you since before all of this.
And I thought you
Pretty
could.
openly flirting with you back in school. But I don't know. This is annoying. I don't have time for it. So, if this is what it is now, you talking down to me like I'm your girlfriend, sure.
I'm not talking down because I never talked down to Lily. She runs the conversation. You should know that by now. You just said she's the pissy girlfriend. So I don't know what.
This whole attitude is there anything else you need? I can't with this. This is too much. I've never seen this side of you, and I don't like it. I don't know who the fuck you think you're talking to. Actually, she won't say fuck, but
She said it a couple
The
times.
heck?
But
that's because I say it a lot.
Heck?
I don't know.
Even that's a
Who the
replacement. because
frick?
That's too close.
Maybe because my emotions are really running really high right now after everything's been going on, and the fact that a lot of people that I still love and cherish might be in danger. Yeah, I might give you an attitude. I'm sorry. I do apologize for that. But I thought if anyone, you were the one to cope with that and understand.
No, I'm
Slowly
coping just
by
fine.
every
You're the
girl.
one having an attitude.
Even?
I almost died last night. So yeah, my emotions are running a little bit high. But I still want to trust you. I want to work with
I had
you.
nothing to do with you almost dying, and you're lashing out on me like a child.
I'm not saying that you are the problem. You're not the one who put me in
Well, then
danger.
check your attitude, and let's continue talking like friends, more than friends, or at least professionals. Jesus.
Sorry, go on.
Yes, to yourself.
I said what I needed to say. You started getting all... I don't know what that was. You started demanding that you don't know if you can trust me, and you did that thing where you start talking like this.
That was a good Nick Cage. Hang on.
And I didn't know what to do from there.
Oh shit.
So
Yeah, because you're the one who
you're
demanded.
still doing the voice. Is there anything else you need, Elijah? If you need time to cope with the tragedy you've been through, I will give you the time you need. You have a phone number that works. You know how to contact me when you're ready to talk in either a professional or friendly way. I'm open to either relationship with you still.
I'll start to turn and walk away, and I'll look back. Octavia knew she was malevolent. She was open with her horribleness. But
You're still doing the voice.
you hide
and I
behind
don't hear what
you
you're
hide
saying
behind the
when you
what? The
use it.
Second Inquisition, the First Light, but your malevolence still stands.
I'm not hiding. I'm talking to you against protocol right now. You're kill on sight. I'm just... Do you know who got Evelyn or not? We're trying to work that out. Are you still willing to work together, or do you want to burn this bridge now because your feelings were hurt? Your friend, your call. The organization you claim I hide behind is extremely useful to you. You're cute when you're angry, but you're not cute when you're a dick.
You heard of the Organ Killer?
I have.
They use your answer.
Would a serial killer be interested in rescuing Evelyn? How did a serial killer know where to find Evelyn?
Wasn't rescuing. Trying to some fucking blood ritual. I don't fucking know. But she got out.
Language.
She wasn't supposed to.
Interesting. Are
She
you
said dick.
be a kindred then? I assume.
Yes, I ran into it before.
It's your personal enemies with this killer. Interesting. What now? Is Evelyn safe? Is she okay?
Yeah, she found herself back to us.
That's good. You think we'll try again? I don't think anyone's escaped him.
No. There's steps.
What's the plan?
We don't fucking know. I'm not trying to be a dick at that point. I'm just...
No, that's fine. Those emotions, I'm okay with. I'm not asking you to be a robot. Just a little bit of respect.
Some respect on my name.
I can use this information. We We have a lot of connections in law enforcement. We'll pull everything we can. And, I mean, if they haven't already found him, the whole city, the nation's looking for him. But see what we can do. Knowing he's a kindred, it makes sense why he's been able to evade authority so easily.
There's 2 steps left.
What do you mean?
Remember Delilah?
No.
Check this out.
Who's Delilah?
Herb's girlfriend.
Oh, yes. She plays a part in this?
She might be a target.
Okay. What's the step after that?
Well, she's very under wraps, so good luck finding her. But the last step for me, my nephew. The Organ Trope Killer goes for kids.
He does. Your nephew would fit his MO.
Yeah, and he's sort of run into me. So chances are he knows where my family is. So I've been trying to stake out night for night. Luckily, nothing's happened.
That's ineffective. I'll put a detail on it. You can protect him much better than you can. I'll leave you open to do other things. Make sure your family's not disturbed. We have some of our best people on it. Organ Church Killer's a vampire. They'll be able to put forth adequate resources.
Appreciate it.
Maybe we could work something out.
If you had Evelyn, never mind. Thank you. Sorry. I gotta get back to that.
Things will get better.
Yeah, people keep saying that. And I'll walk away.
Just kind of looks after you as you she doesn't leave. Actually keep walking and to the side of her.
Yeah, I'll look back at her.
Don't look back in anger, that's what they say.
Or lust.
Heartbreak.
The farm.
Roll up.
Went to farm.
Eventually you arrive.
I would have texted them that I found the club. But would you guys give me the coordinations to the
Yeah,
club?
I
Or to the
said
barn?
I said I sent in the group
Okay,
chat.
then I'll head that way.
Okay. Arrive. It's just a simple, decent-sized barn. Looks like it's just horses they kept there. All the horses are still in the stable.
All of them.
One.
Still in the stable.
Can't
It's
move
just a
at
barn, it's
all.
not a house.
No, there's a house. So in the house, it's the door's wide open. That body is still there. Shot himself with the shotgun in the face.
Yeah, that adds up.
You can see he's been eaten by cats.
As
Not
I
fully, obviously, but other two.
as I like investigate, I want to activate Sense the Unseen.
Okay.
Yeah, my
Get that all
I
back
assume
up,
I would have
please.
not had height senses on the entire time, or if I did, whatever. But I want to have those up now.
Sure.
I'll heighten senses also.
I'm just gonna jam out to my car.
I do know that the Oregon Trail Killer can go over this.
It's the first time we fucking saw him.
Before I realized that's who he was. Also, he didn't kill anybody there. We should follow.
He did.
No, he did. We
Okay.
heard the next day.
That hotel.
Yeah, the next
Yeah.
day
Yeah.
it was weird.
Oh, okay.
That's why he had the blood on his hands when we saw him.
He dug around in his stomach.
Fucking hate her, bro. I used to love her. Well, he might be the one.
You don't like people that stand up to you is probably the problem.
No, that's Elijah's thing is he loves people saying
No,
that to him.
domination. Not like.
What's the difference?
I'm not gonna
Um,
go for this
Kill
therapy
him,
session.
You sense
Kill
the
her.
unseen. You guys have heightened senses. can see the organ trail killer.
No.
In a sense.
No.
Oh, don't like that.
Sort of fading in and out from Evelyn. And you look at her and give me a resolve aspects.
Me?
You don't
No.
have to do
But
it.
I don't want.
Oh, I'm sorry, wits aspects.
Is that better?
You don't have to do it. He said just...
You can't give me. I have to.
It's a mental trait, so I can roll an extra dice.
You know,
I've
blood search?
been straight up possessed.
Maybe. We had blood search.
You're okay. Let's see.
Oh, that's real nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That was a thing.
You should be happy
Doing
about that.
better.
You see Herb is just staring at you, trying to figure out what the fuck you're seeing as this weird two images on top of each other. And then it's the eyes. He's not here, but he's watching you. Or he's watching whatever she's watching. You stare into her eyes, and that's when you just feel it chill. You don't know how, you know what the fuck's going on. But you know that Evelyn seems completely unaware of it, but he is watching through Evelyn's eyes. He's staring right into you right now.
Does he notice I notice? Can I do a composure check to, like, hide it?
Yeah, give me a composure subterfuge.
Don't use my dice if you drop any of yours.
Oh, blood surge again. Good. Three.
I could
Okay.
be fine.
Yeah, you sort of just stare at her and then just sort of some excuse or something.
Maybe.
You have no reaction to read to know if you believed it or not, but you play it off.
Alright. Yeah, I continue searching the house looking for this man's identity for the most part, and then move to the barn.
Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of pictures and stuff. He's a widower. Not that old. Seems like his wife passed pretty recently, though. Seems like his family and whatnot. Obviously, they just don't live here anymore. Well, that's pretty plain. Boring house. The barn. You see the ropes. You see the still flower petals strewn about, now blown sort of throughout the barn as the door's been left open. And that open door, you can see mixed with the bloody charred petals on the ground is just ash.
Before we go in to the barn, she's told me about it. A very out of Jordan character, like,
Side character
definitely
can't do it.
reach for Evelyn's hand and like pull her close to me.
Okay. Yeah, you see the spot where you last saw him hanging. The door was left open all day. The sun rose.
Then I would pull Evelyn close if she would.
Yeah, she's like kind of collapsed a little bit. And it's
Hold her up.
just try not to cry and failing.
Can I?
Give me a resolve aspects.
What you doing?
I'm gonna die.
What you doing?
Come on. Be better.
Be best.
I'm gonna fail. Because why the heck not? I'm gonna fail everything.
We rested, so you will part back, right?
That's
Roll
it.
3.
But
She only has 2 to reroll.
Oh.
There you go.
4 successes. Those real successes if I don't know.
Slight breeze comes through. Some of the petals move around. They take a bit of a shape. You can see sort of take a sort of a rough shape, almost in lines, spread like a natural for a moment. You see one of these lily petals just sort of curls in on itself. Where some of these lines intersect. It takes you a moment that you it's like the grid of a city, St. Louis. That spot where that petal crumbled. I'm not sure what that signifies. It is yeah, you're not sure. You might be able to, like, if you took those and drew it on a map, you might be able to find out like what roads or some general area that was. You're not sure. But yeah, you see Jordan sort of staring at a pile of petals. It's just constantly being blown about through the wind.
I really try to memorize. Do I have enough time to pull my phone out and take a picture? I know it's a weird thing to do, but Jordan does fucking weird things.
Yeah,
so
you take a
might as
picture.
well.
The picture looks like it's a pile of petals. It looks like nothing to you.
She resists the urge to throw her phone on the ground. She just shoves it away and like really tries to like lock that mental image in, because she knows there's more to what she sees than what other people see. So she really tries to lock it in. Yeah.
Has the abyss shown up yet?
Shortly after arrival, yeah. This is Smoke would arrive in full crime fighter regalia. Smoke, but this would just be sort of looking around, sort of thing. Any leads?
I would pull Evelyn away a little bit because I know they're gonna talk about things without needing to be sensitive. So I walk Evelyn just outside of earshot.
It's cool. First of all, I can hear from far away right now, so it's not really gonna do a whole lot. And 2, you don't have to like. I appreciate it and it's sweet, but
Well, after being in like a total of, I don't know, I think I went to like 7 of the 24. Anyway, I went to therapy for a little bit, and sometimes you need space. And I'm trying to give you that because I'm a piece of shit, and I'm trying to make up for things. So, just because you want to be able to handle things doesn't mean you have to. And this was last night, and you don't have to deal with it the next day.
I appreciate that too, but like we're all kind of pieces of shit, and I wanted you trying to protect me to make up for stuff you feel bad about.
No, it's because you deserve to be treated.
We're here on a job, not to be insensitive, but what's going on?
Yeah, follow me, and I kind of show him the barn. I have them strung up here and here.
Oh yeah, this is real serial killer shit.
Kind of point to the pile of ashes. I got rid of one of them.
Kill the kindred? Interesting.
They let,
Why'd they let Evelyn go?
we don't know yet. There was multiple of them.
Multiple killers?
Yeah.
We've
There's
heard about
only one here.
copycats.
We think they're tied together.
Copycats. They're a group.
One of them was bleeding out
We
of
know
her
what
eyes.
ties them together. Why they're killing?
We know they're...
I understand some of their MOs. I just haven't figured out why.
they're targeting us.
Seem to be following the wide-brimmed hat dude from my visions. And again, they're not set in stone. They seem to be following him. They're doing kind of like blood magic-y kind of stuff. I don't know, like digging
Seems
in
ritualistic.
in
That's why I assume
trails,
there's a
yeah.
Purpose to this. That's what I don't understand.
It was pretty ritualistic, from what I understand. What happened to Huck?
Yeah. Whoever she was, she wanted to make you feel real bad.
She disemboweled him. Grabbed
No,
one of his organs, right?
she made him disembowel himself.
They also offed the guy who owns this place. He's still in there.
Yes.
I don't know if this is random or.
No, we should look into that. I mean, the organs seem to be a reoccurring thing.
Organ.
Should look into it.
Yeah, that's where his name came from.
I mean, I don't understand the
Yeah.
ritual,
Did you just
but I'm
get
sure.
No, but it's funny. See, like,
It's not funny.
Is it? This is probably like the first kindred we've heard of them taking life from, right? Have you heard anything?
I mean, it wouldn't make it to the news if it was, but yeah.
From everything I've always heard or seen, it's kids.
Yeah, kids. And some are a little older, pre-teens. They're not that old, technically. But, yeah, I don't know. Anything else? We know where they're going to hit next. We know how to find them. We know how to help people.
We know they're gunning for us.
I mean, that's good. They can handle themselves better than some kids.
Not necessarily us, though. Delilah's on the list.
Your girlfriend?
And,
It was her, Delilah, me.
and
It
seems
was-
like they're gonna go for Oliver, Elijah's nephew.
Okay. That's too much ground for me and him to cover. Maybe we'll focus on hunting them down. Hoping you guys can handle protecting the people you need protecting.
I think that's good.
Listen, I don't really want to like boss you guys around, but and this is more of a suggestion than anything, but maybe if we put our full focus and efforts on this, we can get this together.
No, absolutely. This
Do
will
some
take
good
priority. Absolutely.
Yeah, this is some real dark shit. This is next level evil.
This is purposeful evil.
If I run into them, they will see justice.
Alright. You let us know if you get any other leads. We'll let you know next time we're in contact with them. Sorry, we've kind of searched the place as best we could.
So, I'll give it a once over just in
How
case.
far is Elijah away?
Text him.
Only half an hour. Yeah, we'll keep each other in the know. Maybe some research or something could help.
Yeah.
You're good at finding weird shit, right?
Yeah, I am. We know they dress like old-fashioned Quaker style almost. At least one of them, the guy they call the Oregon Trail Killer. Me and Elijah actually ran into him at a hotel in downtown before we realized who he was.
You let him get away.
Didn't know what or who he was. We just passed him in the hallway. He looked
Can't kill everybody who looks slightly
suspicious.
religious.
Clearly a vampire, but at the point in time we were just kind of we weren't trying to get our nose into trouble. We didn't realize what he was.
No, that's fine. Yeah, I think it's good that we keep an open contact about this and chase down as many leads as we can.
He'll have my full attention, so
Us
I'll
too.
look into it more.
Are you able to contact all of us? If you find any leads or if I see something else?
Yeah, I have all of your information.
Real quick, out of character, I thought I already did some research on this guy.
You followed on Oregon Trail Killer?
Yeah, I thought I tried to do research on him.
You tried to look him up online, but you couldn't really find anything.
Yeah, on him and you didn't really get into the rituals. You just tried to find stuff.
Okay.
And this was earlier on.
Yeah, I was pretty sure I didn't get anything out of that. So okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, I don't think you really knew the ritual angle then either.
Yeah.
No.
All right.
Okay. Yeah. Eventually, though, Elijah would show up.
Seems pretty cold, man. Looking around. Did we get any sense of who this guy was? The guy who owned the place.
Yeah, just some poor guy.
Seemed
Wrong
random.
place, wrong time.
Did
He was not cut open. Like with their ritual
Yeah, his
stuff
head was just blown off. Yeah.
to
They just
anyone
got rid
else
of
it would
him.
look like a suicide.
did the one you encountered let slip that anyone else was around? Like any of the rest of the group? Anything we could follow?
No, she said he hates being called the Oregon Trail Killer. Said she was gonna take all the bad.
You say he was watching?
feeling.
It was watching, right?
Said he was watching, yeah. Said that, told me to go. Like, started moving.
You receive a message from Scarlet. To the Coven as soon as possible. Important meeting.
Okay, we'll be there ASAP. Is there anything else we need to follow up on here?
Doesn't look like it too much, but I can go back to my place and try to do some digging on my own.
After you get back to the coven, what's going on?
Do you think we should go with you?
I'll go back with you.
They would specify bringing coterie.
Oh, that's me.
Okay, yeah, we're all going back to the coven.
Alright, let's roll.
Way back.
On the ride there.
You want me to ride? How are you riding? Because you drove separately, you and then us.
Oh, true.
I'm gonna,
Who's hopping with me?
at some point I'm gonna text
I'm gonna hop in with you because I texted you separately.
Sure.
You're gonna text him?
Jordan and Elijah and kind of just
You would know that we're going in the same
Yeah.
car together.
No, it doesn't.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah, I would text you guys kind of.
What you saw?
Yeah, I would just kind of text real quick. Oregon Trail Killer watching through Evelyn. Keep DL. Just kind of kind of ellipses. Just kind of text that. Just kind of giving it plenty of time. Just
What
kind
the?
of whatever. Trying to make sure that Evelyn's not noticing.
Sure. Easy enough.
Easy enough. He said.
As soon as you get in the car, your phone will ring.
Who's calling?
Wendy.
Inconvenient
I'll speaker.
timing.
Are you there with me?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
This is before you got. Yeah, you can all be around.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'll speaker.
It's me. I know I've been out of touch a bit, but it's been for good reason. I got a lead. This lead might take a couple of weeks to cook, but we might have something. Your mother. Just get yourselves ready. Stick together. And as soon as I find out where this person's got her, we're gonna hit him. We're gonna hit him hard. You understand?
We understand. Things got a little bit tighter here in St. Louis, but
I mean, I'm still in St. Louis. Your mother is too.
okay.
I know that much.
Then we'll stand by. Wendy, thank you. You just tell us the coordinates.
Like I said, it'll probably take a couple weeks to cook. So my contacts have told me. Hopefully your mother hasn't long. If something shakes up in the meantime, obviously we're going to go for it. Our priority is get her back as soon as possible. But I have something coming down the pipes. Just wanted to keep you in the know.
Any emergency, I'll be there for my mother. You just tell me.
Yeah, you will. All of you will. Goddamn
I'm not
right.
trying to put them into this, but I will be there with.
No, all of us need to be there. I'm not going in with just you. You kidding me?
They don't have much to offer.
Hey, distractions can be a powerful weapon.
Cannon fodder, everybody needs it.
Thanks, Wendy.
Yeah.
It's good to hear from you.
You too. You guys take care. Keep everyone close.
I'll erase this voicemail or this call.
Voicemails better not be a voicemail.
This call.
So convincing.
Very complicated way.
And I will. I'll erase everything.
Okay. So is that.
Fuck.
Get in the car.
God.
Do what you wanted to do.
4 extra layers to this
Yeah,
bullshit.
no, it gets worse.
Speaking of layers, what the fuck was going on? I know that wasn't just a text update about your tickets to the movie theater Tuesday nights. What the fuck's going on?
What?
Shoot it to me straight. Let's go.
She gave me coordinates to meet her, Arabella.
Yeah.
Well, none of us can converse with her as well. Honestly, I fucked up tonight too. Because I got a little too, I guess, too much attitude with her.
Check it out.
Usually I'm pretty good with her. But not this time. Because, my last bit of information was that the young nuns took Evelyn. And apparently they did, but then they got attacked from another convoy or something, and she was taken. I patched things up at the end of things with Arabella, but everything I thought Arabella could have been ally-wise might have gone down the drain.
But you patch things up at the end.
I patched things up at the end of tonight to make sure that the coterie was safe. Not to make sure that me and Arabella were safe. She might think that, but that's not my end game right now. My end game is the 4 of us. We died together. We became undead together. We're going to see this through. Yeah, me and Arabella see a lot of things in the same spectrum, but we don't have the same attitude towards things. She threatened me with Evelyn's disposal, gave me attitude when I asked about that, and I know that I'm kind of unconventional, the kindred life. I know that I'm the one trying to cling to things. I know Herb and his parents, they don't have the same lifestyle as me and my parents. I know that Evelyn's parents were never there. I know you lost yours. And
Thanks to both sides.
true. And I lost mine as a kid. And then I lost mine again as a kindred, being split. My dad, a vampire hunter. My mother, an ex-vampire hunter. I'm not so selfish to believe that even though how distant this coterie can be sometimes, we have a lot in common. And even though I thought Arabella, the acquisition could be a welcoming rule to the city of rules and make sure that my family is safe, maybe that's not the case. So I'm playing both sides right now. So when I go to meet them, the young nuns, I know you hate them. I know they do too. You gotta give me a little leverage because they're giving more information.
I didn't get out of there alive because I showed them my power. I know I got out of there because someone decided they wanted me to. So, first rule, fuck Arabella. But also I know she's the reason I got out of there alive.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I know. Grace and faith are kind of...
Grace and faith, that's the rule of this game. Also, the other people I can kill.
We have to play it cool. We have to play it smart. Arabella has already... I mean, you're not dumb. I found my scene pretty quick. You saw my phone go off. Arabella gave me coordinates to meet them. To meet her. We talked. She gave me attitude. I gave her a lot of attitude back. She called me out on it. But
did you tell her about the killer? Because honestly,
I did. Only because I couldn't
important.
let myself live if I knew I couldn't pull any resource to let Oliver be safe. Any of us to be safe. Even Delilah, you.
It's a good play. To stick the fucking vampire hunters on serial killers. That's good.
It's
That's what I would have done.
not just that though, Jordan. It's Arabella has had time and time again to call us out, to make us see the daylight, and she didn't.
Well, it's holding your back though. You fucking say it to you, I'm gonna puke. Swear to God, I'll puke right now. Don't say it.
Pull a trash can bucket. It's me. But it's also...
Do you think she has...
I don't think it's just me. It's not just me. Evelyn has held on to humanity. You, I know you're shattered, but you're trying. And I know you have had it harder than any of us. Losing everything, but still trying to cling on to something. And trying to find something with the coven. And I understand that. Herb has Delilah. I have Lily.
Now I need the trash can.
Exactly. I'm trying to make it a little bit brighter for you. But yeah, me and Arabella have a connection. We have an idea of maybe that sometime, someday, maybe we can make St. Louis work together again in a more copacetic way. And I don't know. But right now, I think maybe seeing this thing through and not giving, faith and grace. Just give the young nuns.
I owe her for Zoe's life. Faith is the one that attacked me, right?
Faith's the one who brought in the stakes and got medieval
Faith can
with you.
fucking die in her pits of hell.
I know, Faith
reason.
was the one who
The
broke
rest,
your nose, but it's not. It's
Arabella.
It's high school shit at this point.
No. She fucking staked me multiple times after I went back to find Evelyn. So no, she can fucking die the final death for all I give a shit. But I know Arabella.
Jordan, what did you do to?
I went back to find Evelyn. I went back to her house, and they were there waiting for us.
Did they say why?
Did they say why? Because they had her. That's all they told me.
And I called Arabella out on that.
Arabella's the reason I got out of there. I fucking know that's why. That's the only reason I could have gotten out. Because I told her while I was being staked multiple times that if I didn't get out of there alive, you would die. And I called her bluff. I don't know if that's the reason she did it.
Probably not, because me and Arabella's conversation tonight did not go super well.
But I'm saying that I didn't get out of there because the young nuns thought it was not worth their time. No way.
The young nuns have given us plenty of opportunities to the entire Inquisition to swarm our haven, and Arabella has been at the front of making that not happen. I know, Arabella's a fucking... I'm not going to say the word. She's
I
dominant.
have a list. You want to go down them?
No, I don't, because Arabella's the reason why we are safe. I know it's a fucking hard pill to swallow right now, but she's the reason we're safe, and we need to contain that right now. Not only for my safe, but for Delilah's safe, for Oliver's safety. We need to contain this. Yes, maybe at the end of this, I'll bite my tongue. We might become blow to blow at the end of all of this with the coterie and the young nuns. But right now, we have friends, and we don't have a lot of them. We just killed a Baron. We don't know what's going to happen. You just pissed off a Toreador.
I pissed off a lot of people.
Exactly. So we need to keep the allies that we have right now. And Arabella, can't say for the rest of the young nuns, but Arabella,
she's the one that there's a chance with. One, I sent walking away from me after she staked me 3 times. The other one shot Zoe in the chest.
I know.
Arabella's the only reason we left. And she's one that I would really like to kill, but I'm going to hold on that for now.
How much of this?
And I will hold because we need them. And I'm not that stupid. I'm mostly stupid, obviously.
No, you're not.
My choices.
You're not stupid.
I know we need a chance. And they're a chance. I'm glad you told him about the killer, the group of them. That was necessary. We have to pull our resources, whether I like them or not, and I can stay in the shadows if that's what it takes to get these people taken off the streets, because we need someone to do something about it. But right now, we have bigger fish to fry. I don't know what's going on in the coven, and we gotta get back there.
Speaking of those bigger fish, and coming to conclusion of this conversation and our getting our time, unless there's something else you need to say real quick?
Yeah, I would just like to turn off my phone completely. Turn off your phone.
Okay.
I agree completely. We're the ones who are almost always head-to-head together right now.
Agreed.
And
Yep.
as much as I want to trust the young nuns, after them saying to you that they caught Evelyn and stuff, I know that there might have been confusion there, but I don't trust it. I know you don't either. So yeah, I might be playing both sides right now. Just know that there is nothing more important to me than keeping this coterie safe. We became undead together, and we will continue together as such. I know we have touchstones. We have Lily. We have Delilah. I know you have your coven. But I know that there is no Elijah existing unless he has his friends. So yeah, I might meet with the young nuns, but you know it's in good nature.
It's multi-layered. I got it.
My
All
bugs in his car caught that though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Your heightened senses. Yeah.
We are following real close.
Bumper to
bumper.
We're just blasting Emily with a thing called love.
Oh yeah.
Well, your wrist being
Are
taken.
you guys gonna get it pulled over?
Oh, for sure.
Coven.
Let's go.
Fucking
I want to know what happened.
Well, it should be a busy night. Parking lot's about empty.
fuck. Dicks.
Inside, you see Scarlet, Cinnamon, Silk, Zoe. You see Tethys, Ari, Cleo. You see Margaret. You see Steeltooth Bradley.
I'm gonna throw up. Oh, puke.
You see Dimitri Bruno.
I'm gonna puke for sure.
As well as
I'm so fucked.
Romo and Remy.
Yeah.
Fucking hate
All
bringing you
Toreador
guys here.
in
It's so hard.
The whole
Fucking hate having you
thing.
guys here.
I just wanted to do my own weird cool shit. You guys are always dying.
You walk in. Margaret looks at you. We've been expecting you. Please come sit. You deserve to be a part of this.
That's it.
Now there's some seats. Empty seats waiting for you.
Empty chairs. and
We've dealt with most of the details, so we didn't want to bother you with. Let's just say we've heard what's happened.
Good.
Baron's dead. Quite an event. But the narrative is that this was a traitorous Baron. Tried fucking with you and, well, I tried. All the problems taken care of. You have a haven and a respectable domain. You've only been kindred for a couple of months. So you've earned yourself to be part of this conversation. Things just fine. Doing better every day. But, well, for the others. And, Scarlet, we've, Coven and the Nereids be combining as one group. Tethys is the leader of the Tremere, and the leader of the Gangrel. This alliance should help everyone out, as the Barons are looking for answers. And, there's an opportunity for people to move in another domain. So a little extra muscle with us. In exchange, us and the Coven will be privy to the abilities of blood source. Formally trained and such. We've stayed out of politics for the most part. It's time to dip our toes in. So, now on, these refers on a whole happy family simple as the Coven.
Is the intention for one of us to become the Baron to replace her?
No, Tethys is the Baron.
We got tricked by Tremere before. What makes us so sure that she is Tremere?
Margaret says, you've earned a spot at the table. Make me move you to the child's table.
So you can't answer.
No, the decision's been made by people much smarter than you. You were tricked by not the Tremere before, the Sombra. Known for just that.
Not sure.
Tremere have done nothing to you, boy. Anything what I've heard, bailed your ass out time and time
That's why I
again.
said Tremere.
Well, that's why I'm saying what I'm saying, so shut the fuck up. So it was like, anyway, before we all get along just fine, let's keep getting along just fine. But yeah, obviously we were victim of what Octavia did, but us as a sisterhood would like to stick together. And I think we still deserve our spot in the city. Sorry for what happened to you guys. We played a part in it unwillingly, just like you did unwillingly. Apparently she's an opportunist, and she saw an opportunity in you guys. Did find out that Bloodstone you cooked up, that was her though. Snuck it in you when Jordan brought you back for healing. Did that trick with all the blood things and whatnot to distract you and popped right in. But that's in the past now. Ari says, if anything, I risked my life. Things were bad. Very nearly died because I don't know. I'd rather die going down with you guys than letting Octavia continue to control me.
We appreciate that.
Appreciate you.
Does the
Scarlet says, so, we're all agreed. I think a unified front will help the other barons see an easy target. Tethys will do just fine. She has the support of Ari, Cleo, and us at the Coven Club. Margaret said, and I have legitimacy as a baron as well. And, a well-established one, and an upstart like Tethys. Your coterie still officially falls under the Finance National Group. There's a hierarchy. We'll talk about that. Since apparently we need to talk about that later. Things will go according to plan. You have your haven that you earned. Plenty of room for all of you there. The prime domain. In a few weeks, our version of Elysium will happen. The HBIC will gather all the kindred in the city for a very mandatory meeting. Just to see what's what. You will be there representing yourselves, everything. Yourselves as a coterie. Everyone will be there. Again, you've made a splash, which, under the anarchists, it's just fine. That's the way to get up in the world. So, congratulations. Just keep your affairs in order. Don't cause any problems from now until then. Agreed?
Sounds easy enough.
Yeah.
That's good.
Obviously, you have all resources for anything you might need. Scarlet said, as always, we'll have your back as well.
What happens when the Camarilla goes around and sniffs out that their insider's gone?
The Camarilla? There's no such thing. This is not the city. We don't have a hole in the city. If they come sniffing around, well, HBIC has no tolerance for them. So, if they had an inside person, that inside person failed spectacularly.
Tavia.
So there we go.
Very well. Just making sure.
Sounds good.
Does it sound agreeable to all of you?
16.
Sounds okay.
Sure.
Alright. You have friends now, officially. Let's keep it that way. Alright. That is where we will end this episode.
Heyo.
Follow some stuff. More of this is coming. Everyone's alive. So
Hey!
we'll have to make new character art.
Everyone's
We're on
alive.
Instagram, Twitter, Patreon, Twitch, MySpace.
Everything.
Everywhere.
We're on MySpace?
Yeah, we got
Talk about that later.
Bebos.
We're going
we
to do a
got,
quick after show to deal with some of these feelings.
Oh man, I forgot about
After show after care, and then we'll be... What? Alright, we'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.